Say my name, say my name, say my name. Live Vistas Rain. Other one. And it's rain, right recently, Live Vistas Rain. Yeah, pick up on the track. Hey. Ooh. Mad, mad. AG Strain. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Bro, I don't know what I'm saying. Um. Uh. Mm. What else? What else? Mm. Can nobody hear this? Music. Well, I'm hearing myself. Let me check. Nobody can hear. Oh my god, this whole time. Alright, F it, bro. You know what? Let's just start the ting, bro. Start the ting. Let's just start the ting. I want to start with Temper first. Let's start with Temper and then see what I want over here. Bro, I don't know where my phone is. This is sad. But anyway, come on.
I want to say thank you to everybody who tuned in, bought the pay-per-view, who watched the fight. It was my first ever boxing match. Thank you to everybody who came out in attendance. Thank you to all of FAZE clan. Thank you to all my family, my friends, and my fans, everybody in attendance, all the haters, even all the people here in England talking the most shit, you know what I mean? I fed off of your energy, so thank you. Thank you to my opponent for taking the fight. I wanted to give you guys my raw thoughts on the fight, how it went down from start to finish, you know? I'm gonna start this off by saying I clearly got robbed. You know, the victory.
Yeah, he did. I'm sorry, but you did. You got robbed. You fully came here, gave it a good go, and they stole it from me.
Moment of me celebrating with my team, you know, winning the thing that we've been working for consistently these last 6 months.
You were so comfortable in all the face-to-faces and the press conferences. You was fine. You was cool, level-headed and everything.
You know, me, my coach, huge thank you to my coach, by the way. I wouldn't have been able to do this if it wasn't for him. I just got robbed of the moment, man. That moment when we were going to celebrate the victory, and it was just a shitty feeling.
Bro, he bought the whole FAZE clan just to be like, nah, bro. Nah, bro, we're gonna give it to British, dude.
To know that I went out there, I beat this fool's ass, controlled 90% of the fight, if not more,
100%,
and won at least 4 out of 5 rounds, and lost the fight. So it's fucking ridiculous. That shit was, I just did not expect that whatsoever.
Bro, if it was me, I couldn't take that win. I couldn't do it. Kenny, you lost that. I am sorry. You took the L.
I told Kenny too before.
Tell me how you see Saturday night going.
How do I see Saturday night going? So,
look, when I saw him like this, yeah, it looked like he's putting out an act. He's trying to be intimidating. Temper was just chilling, bro. He wasn't trying to be intimidating. He was just himself, just relaxing, chilling, all that good stuff.
I think I'm going to start breaking you down. Round 1, 2, my jab. Round 3, I think I'm just going to toy around with you from round 1 to 3. Then round 4, I'm going to put it on.
Why did he say that though? He shouldn't say round 4 is when I'm going to activate, because now he knows, like, yo, as long as I keep him on the outside, he's not going to be able to do anything. He's not going to land any significant punches. Look at this guy. He's like, what are you talking about, fool?
And you're not going to have to deal with it.
Temper, how do you see Saturday night going?
I mean, I think Kenny's going to have a hard time trying to touch me. I think it's going to be the other way around. I think I'm going to be dismantling you.
Yeah, this clip right here is too long, man. Cut it down.
I controlled most of the fight. I was hitting this kid with combos after combos every single round. And
yeah, he was hitting him. Every time his counters were striking.
He didn't have an answer for it. The only thing that he did in that entire fight is he got me with like 2 or 3 punches back, like one time. Literally one time. I remember those were the only punches I really felt for him. The little body shots he was trying to hit me with the first 2 or 3 rounds was fucking... I don't know if you guys noticed this, but first round and maybe in the 3rd round, I like scratched my... It looked like I scratched my eye, but what had happened was the first round, my contact lens falls off. The 2nd or 3rd round, my other contact lens falls off. So that's all that happened. I was just like feeling it coming out of my eye, and whatever. So that happened. As far as the fight went down, I felt super confident. I was hitting him with so many different shots. He didn't know what to do. He couldn't do anything. Like
bro, you can't fight with. I don't know if you can fight with contact lenses though.
Not doing anything. I was creating different angles, coming at him the whole time, and he had no answer. At the end of the fight, we both went up to each other. We hugged it out. Said, "Yo, good shit, bro. Like, you know, fuck all the bullshit." Like, we both got emotional in each other's ear a little bit, and it was a humbling conversation. And then the ref grabbed both of our arms. First scorecard read 49-46 to the red corner, and I'm like, what?
Yep, that was weird.
My reaction is just like a face of disgust, like, and confusion, and his reaction was like a face of relief and confusion. But you could tell that it made zero fucking sense. Look, at the end of the day, like, you guys saw what you saw. I don't even have to explain it. You know, everybody in the comments, every single, you know, whether it's on Instagram, YouTube,
yeah.
everywhere I see this, you guys saw that it was obviously a robbery. I should have
100%. Kenny knows. This is so Kenny just got a payday, right? And technically he won now because, you know, it's on record. The judge gave it to him, right? But we all know it's a robbery. I don't think he can claim that win at all. If he's a real man, he can't claim that win. But since he wants to keep on fighting and thinks he wants to make it more entertaining, he's going to be like, I didn't lose, but I'm not going to claim the win. We can have a rematch and we'll settle it there. So now he has time to actually learn how to box. I don't think Kenny really knew what you were coming with. I don't think he was really training. You know what? I think he was, but I don't think he was really training as hard as he should have. You know, I feel like daily, he's good at getting you to the point where you're fit and ready to start fighting. But the extra mile to where you become a warrior in the mental state sense, it comes from, I think Daly's too young to give that to his trainees. He's too young to give you that animalistic instinct to just go out there and kill. You know what I'm saying? He's too young. He doesn't know how to bring that out of his fighters. He doesn't know how to put his fighters through such immense mental pressure to the point where they come out strong. But he knows how to connect with them to get them to a fighting position. That's about it.
Won that, and it was just disgusting. The thing that I'm most disgusted about was how my opponent acted after the fact, after having his hand raised. Look, I get it. It's one thing to think you won, but to know that you didn't win and to celebrate like you did, say thanks to everybody as if you won, and like act like you really won that fight.
Yeah.
It's fucking pitiful. It's disgusting. Kenny, you did an interview right after the fight talking about, oh, the first round, TEMPERRR definitely won.
Round one, I'd give it to him.
And then the second round through the fifth round, I fucking killed him.
But round 2, 3, 4, I killed him.
Like,
yeah, he didn't even believe that. Look at the smile on his face.
Round 2, 3, 4, I killed him.
Look at the laugh in his. Look at the smile. He's like, nah, bro. I don't even know how this happened.
like, what the fuck are you smoking, bro? Like, what are you talking about? Like, clearly, I know you don't feel that way, and that was fucking bullshit, and you're just saying that shit just to fucking say you're high in your moment, that you won. And bro, you're like behind the camera. You know there's like people gonna watch this shit. Why the fuck would you even think to say that? The fact that you would say that after an undeserved win is disgusting, bro.
It's disgusting, 100%.
Bro, you ain't got no balls, bro. If I was you, I would have admitted the fact that I lost.
100%. People would have respected him more if you'd be like, nah. This is TEMPERRR's win. I know that he got robbed. People would have respected that a lot more. Like, even with the Gibbs situation, they respected Gibbs' opponent for giving the win to Gibb. But, bro, like, Kenny, that was disgusting. That was horrible. That was disgusting.
Been like, bro, that's fucked up. He won. Because losing wasn't even an option to you. And I fucking served you, bro, on a silver fucking platter. You didn't fucking touch me, bro. You barely touched me.
100%. You barely touched him. But to be honest, you guys barely did any damage, but I can't lie, TEMPERRRR did the most damage out of the both.
You touched me 2 or 3 times, in the fight, and that was it. Kenny's talking about a fucking rematch. The only possible way I would have a rematch with you, Kenny, is if the match was actually close, and it wasn't. I won this shit by a fucking landslide.
100%. There was no draw, no nothing. Temper won by a landslide. I was crazy when they raised Kenny's hand, and I was not expecting Kenny to be celebrating as if he was an actual winner.
Everybody knows it, and the only reason you want a rematch is because you know you fucking lost, bro. You know, bullshit aside, I had an incredible time. This was a dream come true for me. I always imagined myself stepping into the ring or fighting someone to whatever capacity. And for me, my debut fight was a boxing match in Wembley. It was incredible, man, to walk out there. There was in front of like 8,000 people and have all my friends and family and people that I haven't even talked to in so long to tune in and watch it and receive your messages. It meant the world for me. It was an incredible moment.
Yeah. That event was lit still. I would have been happy as well with that.
Day, I'll never forget it. It's something that I'm gonna remember for the rest of my life very vividly. What an amazing feeling. Like, thank you to everyone that's, you know, been a part of the journey. Thank you to all my family, my friends, my fans, my team. Thank you to Wally, my fucking guy, who's behind the camera right now recording this shit. We're about to head back to LA, and listen, I'm just looking forward to get out there again, bro. This is definitely not the last of me. You know, I had so much fun out there.
Who would we be able to fight? I think the only bro, I feel like nah, Slim's not that tall, is he? I think it'd be Slim. If Slim put some weight on, then it would be Slim. Or Wasabi. Wasabi just needs to put some more weight on and you'd be good. I feel like Wasabi Temper would be a good fight. Because I feel like Wasabi has he's got the warrior mindset right now. He has. Even though the fight could have been better and shit, but I feel like now he knows. He's got that muscle memory, and you know, he just needs to, you know, learn different style of fighting. For Temper, I think he'll be able to do it. I think Wasabi Temper should be the next fight. Not Kenny, I'm sorry. Or Wasabi Kenny. Actually, Wasabi Kenny, they're in pretty much the similar weight class, similar height, similar reach, everything. Wasabi Kenny could actually be good, but I don't know who Temper would fight, for real. I don't know who.
And this is something that we're going to continue to keep the ball rolling.
He would never fight anyone from FAZE, like Banks or anything, so I don't know about that.
I don't know
but
who my next opponent is going to be, but hopefully this time it's someone with a little bit more class and dignity.
Maybe Logan. You know what? Logan Temper, that's a fight. Logan Temper is a fight. I hands down that. Logan versus FaZe Temper is a great fight. I would hands down want to watch that. Logan and Temper, because Logan has the height, has the weight, and Temper has the height. If Temper puts on some weight, easy fight. If Logan loses a bit of weight, easy fight. No problem. No problemo.
And respect, bro. But that.
Or maybe, yeah, it have to be Logan and Temper. But I feel like Logan and Temper, it would have to be a UFC thing, you know, because I think Temper has some fighting experience in the octagon as well, so it'll be interesting.
That's basically it, man. Those are my thoughts on the fight. In episode 2 of the documentary, my fight documentary is going up on FaZe Clan in the coming days, whether it's tomorrow or the next day. So be on the lookout for that. In the meantime, I'm going to be starting to post a lot more content. You're going to see more content from me. So make sure to subscribe to this channel, drop a like, comment below your thoughts on the fight, what you guys think. And once again, I just want to thank you guys for watching, tuning in from home. Kid with combos after combos.
Oh, shit.
Subscribe to this channel, drop a like, comment below your thoughts on the fight, what you guys think.
I'm
and once
subscribed
again, I just want
to.
Thank you guys for watching, tuning in from home and watching the fight. It's bigger than black and white.
Gideon!
And we're gonna make things right.
Shouts out to Gideon, my guy. Gideon's funny, bro. Let's see what KSI's got to say.
boy KSI. I'm back in my house. I had a little getaway, Soho farmhouse over the weekend, which was very nice and relaxing. Obviously, your boy, midway through my getaway, traveled to Wembley Arena to see some fights, as well as to see my brother fight as well against Alex.
Okay, interesting. This is a great picture of Alex, man.
And first of all, let me talk about the event. The event was entertaining, but a mess at the same time. First of all, the guy who did the racist rant to...
Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking there.
Salt Pappy, he's an idiot. God knows why, after saying something outrageous on the mic, something just racist on the mic, the organizers still allowed him to continue his rant. I don't know why he was allowed to carry on, but yeah, that was a pretty big L. The fight with Jake Paul's sparring partner, that was atrocious. Both.
That was atrocious. Okay. He's setting up the fight. KSI Jake. Okay, let's go.
Pretty big L. The fight with Jake Paul's sparring partner, that was atrocious. Both men weren't even trying, and Jake Paul's sparring partner still lost. So that was pretty funny. Terrible to watch, and yeah, another loss on his record. Traveled all that way to lose again. So he's lost to Tommy Fury and a nobody. Ryan Taylor head.
Oh my God. Oh my. Okay.
Headbutted DK Money and got disqualified. Rightly so. But for some reason, DK Money wasn't announced as the winner. So yeah, that was a bit stupid. Vitaly got headbutted 3 times.
Yeah.
Christian had.
Yeah, bro. I don't understand. Like, I don't get it.
Just didn't get disqualified.
Yeah.
So no consistency. I mean, what's even more funny is that Christian even admitted after the fight that he headbutted Vitaly, and still, out of all of that, the fight was a draw. Like,
yeah.
Absolute mess. Absolute mess. Look,
mess.
I could go on and on.
Mess.
Because there was a lot that went wrong and very little that went right. And if I'm being honest, I feel like if I did events, it would just be better than all these YouTube events combined.
Yeah. You did the last few fights, and it was better than all of them combined. I think KSI has the right connects. He's been in this business for a long time. Since he was a teenager, he's been in the event business, yeah? But the last, let's say, since the age of 21, he's been coming to the mainstream, getting connections and all this. So he has a great team around him that can put together a great event. Great sponsors, everything. He's got Prime. The next event is going to be sponsored by Prime.
Better than Jake Paul's, better than Austin with Brooms, better than all of them, fam. I mean, every time I've headlined a boxing show, it's been good. So I've got a very good record. And I know
100%
how to fucking...
He used Matchroom Boxing. Yeah.
Put on a very good show. I know the right people to make sure everything is secure and everything is, you know, going smoothly.
That's what I mean. His connections are sick.
And there's just no bullshit. So you ain't got some fucking random singer just singing for 5-10 minutes. You're just there like, I'm bored. I want to see some fights.
Oh, yeah. That's the US one.
What's going on? I didn't sign up for a concert or some fucking slap contest halfway through it or some stupid racist rant before a boxing match. Bro, there's a lot that went wrong with all these YouTube events, and I feel like I can improve on all of them. So yeah, if I was to do it, I'd do it right. But
I think KSI, Eddie Hearn, and maybe Floyd, if they all came together and put together an event, it'll be crazy.
Anyway, let me talk about the DEJI fight. Yes, the DEJI fight. All right, DEJI, I'm disappointed. That's
100%. I'm disappointed as well.
Honestly, how I feel, man. I'm sorry if that's not what you want to hear, but it's the truth. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. I expected more from you.
100%.
Wise, how did you think you were ever gonna win this fight? Like, what was the game plan? You're the shorter fighter.
100%. That's what I mean. He wasn't comfortable fighting someone taller than him, and they had pretty much close to the same weight, but he wasn't comfortable fighting a taller opponent.
You got a smaller reach. So then tell me, why were you slipping backwards? Why were you constantly slipping out of range? Like, this is how I know you don't even watch boxing in general. Like,
yeah, he doesn't watch boxing. He didn't train. He wasn't training.
I was just watching you fight, and I just saw you weren't using your brain at all.
Yeah.
Like, how are you going to win a fight against a taller fighter on the outside? You just stayed on the outside range.
Yeah.
You rarely went in. And then whenever you did go in, you would just ruin all your hard work by holding him, by clinching. You just ruined everything. And then he was out-muscling you in the clinch. Like, when it comes to fighting a taller fighter, you have to take one punch to give two. That's just it. That's just what you have to deal with. You have to slip inside to get in range. You have to outwork him. Where was the overhands? Where was the body work? Where were the hooks? You literally did nothing but avoid punches. Like, did you actually think you would win by just doing that?
100%. Bro, he wasn't comfortable fighting a bigger opponent. That's what I'm saying. He wasn't comfortable.
I'm sorry, but your whole game plan was wrong. If your game plan was to not punch, then what the fuck are you doing entering the ring? Alex Wasabi is shit, okay? I've made a whole video on this guy laughing at him. He's a joke. This was meant to be your easy fight, and you lost. Now, no.
GG.
Just in the title, I didn't even say my thoughts on DEJI versus Alex Wasabi fight because he is so irrelevant.
Wow.
He's not worthy to put in my fucking titles. I just don't understand. How are you going to lose your redemption fight to Alex Wasabi?
He lost his redemption to the redemption. You know what I'm saying? His last fight was the redemption. And this fight was the redemption to the redemption. So he lost his redemption to the redemption. To the redemption. Now his next fight is his redemption to the redemption to the redemption. It's mad.
Wasabi, man. This guy is literally a child in a grown man's body. Like, literally, after the fight, my man was talking about wanting candy. How old? He's 31, bro. He's 31. And he's like, yo, I just want some candy. What's going on, fam? You lost to a CBBC presenter. You lost to a Disney presenter. Like, I just don't understand how you came through like, oh, I'm going to fuck him up. When I get in that ring, he's finished. And then you get in the ring and you don't even punch. You don't even use your hand.
Yeah, he did nothing. He did literally nothing but slip punches. Defensively, he was good.
Make it make sense. DEJI, where was the belief?
Yo, he watches Kevin Samuels. Can't make this shit. I'm
actually
joking.
Made Alex Wasabi look good. You
100%.
made this man look good.
100%.
This man look good.
He looked brilliant.
Man, DEJI, tell me, how are you gonna lose weight, get fitter, and still throw less punches than you did when you were fat?
Jeez. That's true. That's true.
You threw less punches at 77 kg than when you were 93 kg. And the thing is, I don't understand how you've somehow got people telling you that you performed better. Yes, slipped better. Yes, the slipping, phenomenal. But that was it.
Yeah, that was it. That was literally it. Defensively, he was good.
That was it. You didn't really show fitness because you didn't punch. So
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. It takes energy to slip, bro. Slipping takes energy.
we didn't get to see how fit you were. Like, to me, you did worse because you just threw less punches than against Vinny Hacker. You can fool your audience, DEJI, but you can't fool me, man. You simply just didn't do enough. So DEJI,
yeah, he didn't. He didn't. I said that. He didn't do enough. He did. Now he's telling, oh yeah, I didn't really have 6 weeks of training. He didn't really have 6 weeks of training. So, bro, so he had 2 months, he said, and then so he had only 1 month of training, or even less.
let's just stop with this whole narrative that you did better in this fight than you did in the last fight. Because first of all, like,
that's not true.
Would have been better than your last fight, bro. You gave up after taking a 1 minute break. You went on your knees and needed more break. And secondly, you still lost. You're 0-3, DEJI. You've lost 3 times.
Yeah.
You know, the first time that I was properly proud of you because I could see that you put your all into it. You put 110%. Yes, you lost, but it was close and you tried. Second fight, bro, dismiss that.
That was bad.
That don't count. Like, that's atrocious. Third fight, cool. You did a little bit better slipping. you threw less, and you lost still. Against Alex Wasabi, man. Let's not forget. It's this guy, bruv. And you know what really pissed me off as well?
Oh my God.
Video, fam. Your video just pissed me off, man. Cool, you're not a quitter. That's good, all right?
Yeah, you know what? I agreed.
Happy days. But at least be humble in defeat, fam. I hated that at the end of the video, you were like, oh, congrats, you know, my guy. You hit me like 8 times though, but good, well played. Bro, you lost. What are you doing? What are you doing? Nigga, at least he hit you.
Yeah. True.
At least he hit you. Did you hit him? Did you even throw to hit him? Like, what one? Cool, you evaded his shots.
Yeah.
Then what? What did you do then? You just looked at him. You just stared at him.
Yeah.
You didn't do the most basic thing in boxing. Punching. He fully just outworked you. So at least be humble in defeat, man. You literally have no legs to stand on. You have no legs to stand on now, bro.
None.
First fight, cool. Second fight, okay. Third fight, am I a dickhead? Am I a dickhead?
Yeah.
And the thing is, you still have people in your audience being like, you know what? Next time, bro.
No. Next time it's on you, bro.
Fam, how many times until you're gonna get serious? Now, DEJI, I want you to listen to this, okay? The reason why I am where I am today is because most of the time, I do everything that I do for me. When it came to the music, I did it for me. If I did it for people, fam, I would never be doing music. Do you know how many people were hating on me? Saying, oh, you can't do music, you're shit, stop trying.
100. You know what? I'm going to rewind that.
Came to the music, I did it for me. If I did it for people, fam, I would never be doing music. Do you know how many people were hating on me? Saying, oh, you can't do music, you're shit, stop trying. If I listened to all those people back then, I wouldn't be getting a #1 album.
Yeah, he really got a #1 album. Yo, I thought he was going to go Bolski. What happened there, my guy? You just reminded us, Bolski. Wagwan.
Wouldn't be getting top 5s, top 10s. I wouldn't be selling out Wembley Arena. Same with YouTube. I did that shit for me. Same with boxing. I did that shit for me. Yes, here and there I help people and do what I can to, you know, make people's day. But most of the time I do shit for me. So what really annoyed me, man, was when you were asking the crowd straight after losing, being like, yo, should I fight again? Should I fight again? Why are you asking?
Yeah, why are you asking them?
Asking them? Is it their decision? If
Nope.
they literally told you, no, don't do it, does that mean you're not going to do it? If
Yeah, true.
the audience told you to run into a wall, you're going to run into a wall, fam.
Oh my God, you're speaking so much facts.
Like, what is this mentality, fam? When are you going to finally do something for yourself? Now I know people are going to be like, oh, JJ, you're being so harsh. You're being mean, or you're being fair. I don't care, fam. I don't care. I'm not talking to all these people. I'm talking to you, DEJI.
Boom. Right there.
And I told you, even after the fight, that I'm just frustrated, man. I'm just frustrated. You've lost 3 times. 3 times, man.
3 strikes, you're out, my guy.
Do you like losing? Because it looks like you just love it when people feel sorry for you.
Yep.
When are you gonna get serious? When are you gonna stop making excuses for?
Bro, how many years has it been? Since 2017. So maybe like 5 years? Yeah. 5 years and nothing, my guy. 5 years.
For yourself. Remember on Christmas Day, I told you to pull out of the fight. I know you remember this. I told you, pull out the fight. You know?
Yep.
Why? Because you don't have the right mentality. You don't have the right mentality to win a fight. So until that changes, you shouldn't enter the ring.
You don't have the warrior mindset. You don't. Legit, you don't have the warrior mindset, so you should pull out.
I told you to go on a 5K on Christmas Day, and you ended up doing 1K and complaining that your back hurts. You don't think my shit hurts when I run and this and that, but I still just keep going. I still push through. So I gave you the benefit of the doubt. The next day, I was like, let's go on another run. Fam, you didn't even do it. You were like, nah, I'm good. I'm chilling in bed. You had a fight, bro. You had a fight in a few months, and you wanted to just chill in bed while I'm out here still running, and I'm not even fighting anyone. So like I said, you
Damn. Damn. Oh my god, he's exposed. But I knew it. He didn't even train properly. That's crazy.
You don't have what it takes to win a boxing fight. I feel like you think you're just gonna be handed a win.
Bro, I'm just watching at this point because this guy is going in. But he's not wrong. Everything he's speaking is facts. I said DEJI is not ready. I looked at his body. I knew that he didn't go as hard as he should.
When you actually have to go get it. That's boxing. You can't just go in the ring and just win, bro. You have to throw a punch. God damn it, man.
You know why he's frustrated? Is because he actually stuck his neck out and actually said, you know what? DEJI's ready. And then he looked at the fight. He's like, he's not ready, bro. He's not ready, bro. Every single time he's stuck his neck out in support for DEJI, DEJI's let him down. Bro, on a public stage, he's let him down.
Bro, to win a fucking boxing match. But yeah, man, I don't think you have what it takes to win a boxing match. But you know what? It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't have what it takes to win tennis or win ice skating or a dancing competition or even golf. I'm terrible at golf. Believe it or not, I'm not good at everything in life, Dej. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with not being the best at everything. Maybe this will explain things better. This is more my mentality when it comes to things. Life isn't about being the best. It's all about doing the best that you can.
Woo! Okay.
And you simply didn't. And that's why I'm so disappointed. You know, that's all I have to say. It's been your boy KSI. I'm sick of doing these type of videos, man. I'm sick of it. I'm just sick of it. Just be serious. Be serious.
100%.
Shit seriously, man.
Take responsibility.
Yeah. Peace.
Everything he said was actually so true. And low-key, I was feeling that. I was feeling it, low-key. I was like, yo, this is so real. This is so real, my guy. This is so real. 1 second. Oh my god, it was so real for me hearing what he was saying, bro. Because he was right. He wasn't even wrong in what he was saying at all. Everything he was saying was all facts. All facts. And it's kind of mad, bro. It's all facts. I don't think DEJI's got the killer mindset, bro. Like, the killer mindset he needs to win. He don't got it. He really do not got it. He doesn't got it. There's some things you can't teach, which is being a killer, bro. In the ring, out the ring, everywhere. You can't teach that. Oh, what's next then? I seen KSI TEMPERRR. Now it's about his coach. Let's see what his coach got to say. Okay. There you go. Boxing King. Okay.
Boxing King Media in association with Boxro. DEJI is the trainer of DEJI, and I believe your brother was in the ring again as well last night. You've had a crazy 12-15 hours or so.
He looks disappointed in both his fighters, man.
Well, thank you so much for coming on and speaking to us straight away on this Sunday afternoon.
No problem, bro.
DEJI, just tell me, what's the initial thoughts just from, like, you know, what you've experienced the last 48 hours or so, from the weigh-in fight night.
Mm.
How's your body reacting to all that now?
Well, I've had like 2 hours sleep. You know, it's been a long week.
Yeah.
The build up, because there's loads of things that go into it. You have to do a load of media, a load of press. You got to the face to face, the press conference, the open media workout, the weigh-in, and then you got the event itself, the fights. So a lot goes into it, and you don't realize how draining it is. And then after the fights, everyone's still on a high.
He's so disappointed in both his fighters, my guy. I know he's disappointed. He Kenny, he didn't have the same killer instinct as Wasabi, as Face. I can tell both of them didn't spar enough.
So we're just reflecting. We're going over what went right, what went wrong, how we can improve. Because I'm the kind of coach like, right, let's back in the gym Monday, let's improve on things. So yeah, you know, when the dust settled, I was like, wow, that was like a Rocky movie. It reminded me of like a Rocky movie.
Yeah.
That's how crazy it is. So big respect. I deal with professional boxing, and this is my first time going into the YouTube world. And big respect to the YouTube community. The fan base is crazy. The event is crazy. Showstar Boxing. It's a crazy, crazy time, man. A crazy event. I loved it, man. Good experience.
Moving on to the main event. So one of the things, I'm not going to pretend like I know a lot about DEJI. Obviously, I've done my research, and from the first fight he had with Jake Paul and the second fight he had, one of the things people talked about was his stamina and his engine. So I think one of the first things I want to ask you is, did he give you 100%? Did he put the time in camp, before this fight?
Yeah, so the story behind DEJI is...
Okay, I'm waiting for this one, because what KSI said, he didn't even want to do the 5K, this and that.
I know who he is, and I know who his brother is, KSI. He had 2 fights, 2 losses, but he was fighting, I think the last fight, he was fighting at a weight. He was fighting at 90-something kilos. I mean, DEJI, I think is like 5'8", something like that. And he's like 90-something kilos. This fight, he weighed 76 kilos, you know? So he had to lose all that weight. So you're not even going to see what he really can do until he gets used to being at his new weight. He's only just got at this weight. So he needs time to get used to being at this weight, time to train at this weight.
Oh, this guy.
Be conditioned at this weight, spar at this weight. And you know, he's had issues in the...
See, he hasn't sparred at the weight, bro. So
with these other camps. He come to me 6 weeks out. Their team contacted me because they saw what I was doing with my brother and how he's developed. And they felt that they needed someone to push him, along with his strength and conditioner coach that came on board with my team, Coach Calvin. And when he came to me 6 weeks out, I was like, 6 weeks? You're coming to me with 6 weeks out from this fight? It's going to be very hard and difficult to try and teach someone in 6 weeks. But the reason why I done it was because I thought it would be good for my brother to have someone else in the YouTube scene that's on the same show.
Yeah.
They're one's main event, one's co-main event. So for the last 6 weeks, they can push each other. And it will take a little bit of the pressure off of the event that's about to happen, of them being around each other, supporting each other. So that's why, that's what swayed my decision to go, you know what, this will benefit both of them. They both can spar each other too. You know, they can push each other through conditioning, through the fitness. So I told DEJI when he first come to me, and I said, listen, I gave him the same talk I gave my brother.
Yeah.
You can die in this sport, you know, and I'm going to treat you just as the same way I treat my pro boxers. I'm not
Mm.
I'm gonna look at you, no YouTuber. I'm not gonna look at you as something that I'm trying to get something out of. You know, I'm not stupid. He's got a big, massive following, so naturally, you know, people are gonna start to know who I am through it. I'm not stupid.
Yeah, obviously, you gotta have a benefit too. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. He benefits from your training. You benefits from the exposure. It's like that.
At the end of the day, what people need to understand about me, my passion to boxing, you know, people see that through my work. If you scroll through my Instagram, you've been down at my gym, you know.
You've only got to look at your lives, man. You're passionate. You love
Yeah,
it.
and I think people see people see frauds, you know.
I feel like he's a great coach, but what he's missing is the life experience aspects. That's the only missing piece. I think he's a young coach. He's he's trying his hand on it and he's doing very well. But he's missing that life experience part. This is why old coaches are the best.
One thing with me, everything you see on social media, I do not want it to be a thing where if someone like yourself comes to the gym and sees me training my fighters, I don't want you to have a different, you know, you to come to the gym, brother. This is not the same thing I see on social media.
He's talking about authenticity, bro. Bro, I don't know. I don't think he should care about social media at all because it's not about what people see on the outside. It's about what you instilled inside of your on inside of your fighters on the inside. You need to give them the killer instinct, and they don't have it. They don't have. You know, Wasabi went to a gym. He got lucky. He found the guys that he found that actually pushed him to the point where he was like, yo, I don't think I can do this, crying, mentally beaten up, you know what I'm saying? Thinking that, yo, I should just quit all of this and that. That is what they need.
No, you're the same. I can vouch for that.
Yeah.
You're definitely the same guy.
So the passion and dedicate, that's the first thing. F the money. The money comes with success.
Yeah, okay.
You know, it's the same with my pro boxers. What people don't understand is, right? My pro boxers, I don't earn no money out of them at this stage because they're prospects. My percentage is a couple of pair of trainers. I need to get them to a certain level to where the money counts, you know. So everything I'm doing now is just based off pure love and
yeah, he's doing the grunt work, the graveyard shift, bro. I'm doing the graveyard shift now. I wish I didn't quit quit all of this last year or the year before. I wish I carried on going, bro. I feel like because last time, bro, I had a all right audience. You know, viewer count was pretty good. I was getting there, and now I got to start from pretty much zero because I've been inactive for such a long time. Now I've got inactive followers, all of that crap, bro. It's one of those things.
passion for the game and for the fighters that I train.
But the break was really, really, really good. The break was worth it because what I know now, what I've learned, what I understood, what I've been able to build now is 10 times going to be 10 times more than what I would have if I carried on.
You know, and when DEJI come on board and when my brother started, I treating them the same way that I treat my pro boxers, and that is train them to the best ability, to the highest of levels. But around that, be that mentor, be that person that I can give them advice at any time, be that person that they can call me at 3 o'clock in the morning if they need me.
Yeah.
Not that coach that's just going to the gym, train them, see you later. Oh, thanks for your, like in DEJI or Kenny's case. Oh, thanks for the money. You know, It's not about that at all. I want to win.
Yeah. That's what a coach does. Bro, people think a coach is just there to train you, let's say it's football, just to play kick a ball. Nah. Boxing, just to hit somebody. Nah, bro. Like, your coach is meant to instill things within you that keep you going, that keep you fighting, that no matter what point you are in your life, right, you're still fighting ready. You're still ready to take on the world and this and that, the lessons and everything. That's what I feel like he's lacking. He needs more of that. I feel like, bro, I understand what he's saying, yeah? But I feel like he needs more of an experience in terms of how he's going to communicate that. How to communicate, because I can tell he's a young coach. He's passionate about it. He's doing his thing. He's done very, very, very well. But he needs more of that that experience on how do I get more out of my fighters in life and in the ring. So the only way I'm going to get more out of them in the ring, I have to get more out of them in life. So what is it that's stopping you from doing this? What, things like that. That's what a coach is supposed to do.
I so badly want to win. That's more important to me, is winning, because through winning, we all win and we all get success. So that's what it's about for me. And so with DEJI, he was very low on confidence, and he would be, because
okay, so that you know what? That's what I like. So he noticed that DEJI, the only reason why you can't go the extra mile right now is because you're low on confidence. Why are you not confident? What in you makes you be this way? Because bro, coaches have to be like a therapist. Let's get this out the way, then we can attack this. Okay? And then after we get the blockages out the way, being in the gym is all about overcoming blocks, overcoming obstacles, in a sense, especially mental obstacles. And that's what he was doing, but he only had 3 weeks to do it, bro. He hasn't built a rapport with his guys yet, bro. Coaches, managers, in all industry, coaches, managers, everything, all industry, you have to build a rapport with your let's say talents, athletes. You have to build a rapport with them. You have to be their best friend, in a sense, to get the best out of them, because you have to understand what their weaknesses is. You have to understand how to get the best out of them, even with their weaknesses, and then make that a strength. You don't have to make it a strength, but you have to make it so that he can overcome these weaknesses. But you can't do it I feel like being a coach, you have to know when you have to step in and when you have to leave them struggle and figure it out and shit. And it's just difficult.
He's lost 2 fights. He hasn't been happy with his training in his camps and stuff like that. So give the man a break, man. He's come into my world, and he's had a culture shock.
100%.
Right, what?
Bro, boxing or fighting or anything to do with physical is about the mental. Which is crazy to think everything physical is about the mental.
Is this how I remember the first time I trained him, I threw him in the deep end, and I trained him, and I think we done like 6 rounds of sparring. We done a load of bag work. And after the bag work, it was so intense. He was like, "Are we finished now?" And I said, "No, we've still got loads to do." And he goes, "What? We still got loads to do?" I said, "Yes. We don't just come in here and just train for 45 minutes and you go home. This is serious. You've got to prepare properly. You've got to come in. You've got to warm up properly. That's most boxers.
100%. I like it.
They fail to do their warm-ups. You know, there's details. It's not just about hitting pads. We've got to talk things out. I've got to break things down. These are all things that take time.
Yep.
And then you've got to get in shape. You've got to condition yourself.
But I feel like what DEJI is lacking is the why aspect. A real why and a real internal why he's doing all of this. Because it seems like he's doing all of this to prove he can do something that he really, truly doesn't really care about. And to be honest, nobody cares if he does it or not. But I think he just... There's a triggering aspect that he cares about the way people view him and see him. And plus, the money is good. I can't lie. The money is good. He's getting fat checks.
So he got a real culture shock when he came to my stable. He didn't realize that what boxing was all about. And slowly, he reminds me of myself. He's very introvert.
Yeah.
He's an introvert.
Yeah.
To his audience, he's a what's the other?
Extrovert.
Extrovert. Yeah. And I understand.
What? Yeah, I get it. What I'm seeing is DEJI is walking around with a mask, and every time he steps in the ring, he gets exposed. That's it. He's wearing a mask. Every time he gets in the ring, he gets exposed to who he really is. When I saw his face-to-face, I was like, he's not ready. If I was Daly, as the coach, I would have been like, nah, we're pulling you out. Because you're not prepared for this mentally, physically, emotionally, all that. You're not prepared.
I understand. The reason why I understand him because, you know, I've been through a lot of stuff in my life. I find it hard to trust people.
Yeah.
No, me and him have got different lives in what's happened, but when it comes to the details, we're very similar. So after a few days, I understood him straight away.
Yeah, I could tell. So he needs, if he had Daly for 6 months, the fight would have been way different. You know what I'm saying? Way different. It might have been a draw. You know what I'm saying? Because he would have built up that confidence. He would have built up that killer instinct that he needs, but he didn't have. Kenny, I'm sorry, Kenny doesn't have that killer instinct. He has that facade, but he does not have that killer instinct.
Because when you can understand someone, a human being, and treat them as a human being, then when it comes to the boxing stuff, it's going to be easy to unlock all those things you want to unlock.
Yeah, it's easy to get the best out of your fighters like that because you know exactly what button to push to get the best out of him.
And I've only had 6 weeks to do it. The first week is just getting to know him.
Yeah.
Then he got COVID.
Oh yeah, that's terrible, bro. He didn't even have that long, bro.
And didn't train for 1 week.
So then, 3 weeks.
He had to recover from COVID, so it took a few more days.
So even like two weeks. No, wait, not 3 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks and a few days then.
Then the week of the fight, you're not training hard, you're tapering down. So really, I only had around 3 weeks to drill some knowledge into him.
That's not a lot.
That's not a lot. So what it was for me, what I tried to do, I said, all right, we haven't got a long time. So what I tried to do is really tap in to the person that he is.
Yeah.
And just tell him that I'm really there for you.
Yeah.
Outside the gym, I'm actually really there for you. And to get him to believe in himself. Because of what's happened in the past and the losses, He didn't believe in himself.
That's the thing. Stop putting yourself in the position to where you're going to, let's say, ruin yourself again. Like, Jordan Peterson has a saying, yeah. Just sit down and really ask yourself the tough question. Okay, you're a fucker. What are you doing every single day that's severely fucking up your life? That's severely putting you in the worst position possible every day. Ask yourself. And then you will get the answer. You will get the answers that you're looking for if you just ask yourself the real truth. And all I say is, I respect the fact he showed up. Even when he wasn't at 100%, I respect the fact he showed up. You know? Because last fight, he showed up, he gave it 100%, yeah? He lost. The next fight, he showed up. He didn't really give it 100%, but he gained some sort of boxing knowledge. Third fight, his defensive style got better. I'm saying, even if you're not feeling 100%, even if you're going to lose, if you just show up every single time, even if you give 10%, but imagine what 10% of showing up every day will look in a year's time. Look at life in 1 year intervals. This is like your first day in a set. Think of months like your first day. So 1 month, that's your first day. Second month, that's your second day. Third month, that's your, on and on. The 12th month, let's see where you are at. You'll be in a much better position, even if it doesn't look like much to you, but you will be in a better position overall. You would have learned something. You would have gained some sort of, you know what I'm saying? People just need to show up. That's my slogan. Hashtag show up, my guy. That's me.
And believing in yourself and believing in the training and getting the confidence, that takes time. My brother has had 1 year,
Yeah.
So someone like that, DEJI, he's got a massive fan base.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible. They love him to death.
Yeah.
And everyone.
But that's what helps him. He can hide behind the fan base, which is the worst things possible. He can hide behind his brother. He can hide behind his fan base. He can hide behind, oh, I didn't have the right team around me, the coaches, da-da-da. He is busy hiding behind these masks, hiding behind these excuses, to where he's not showing up in the manner in which he needs to show up when he steps in the ring.
One around him, he probably feels like, he can't trust anyone because of who he is.
What? I think there has to be a balance between that, and the other balance has to be to where you have to be like, yo, shut the fuck up, Dej. You're being a bitch. Man up. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be real, bro. Sometimes that's what you need. I have a friend named Jing, right? If I'm feeling not 100% this and that, bro, I call him up, bro. He's like, yo, be real, don't lie to me, tell the whole truth or some shit like that. I say it, and he could either be like, yo, just do this, that, and you'll be okay, or he could be like, you are being a bitch, you need to man up. You know what I say? That's what you need. Sometimes you need that toughness. I know Jenny's gonna give me the real, and the real is what is gonna get you a long way, get you a long way.
It's gonna be a lot of mental pressure for him as well, with the success his brothers had on top of
exactly
the code.
But this is the problem. You're giving too many excuses. Oh, he's in his brother's shadow. Oh, this and that, bro. This is your life, bro. You can either compete with your brother or you can compete with yourself.
COVID, only having 5-6 weeks with a new trainer. It's a lot of shit to take into going into a
lot of people don't understand. Yeah, people don't understand. Okay, you got the 2 losses he's had. You got the weight loss.
Yeah.
You've got him coming to a decision where I'm like, I'm not getting pushed in trade. You know, that's showing maturity in itself, by the way.
I don't think is that he's not getting pushed. Is that they're giving him what he's comfortable with. Because I'm not gonna lie, he needs a coach that's not gonna that's willing and ready to look at him and go, shut the fuck up, you're being a bitch right now, and you need to come back to the pads and we're gonna go. And that's what he needs. That's exactly what he needs. Because right now he's busy hiding. He's shook. He's scared. Why are you scared? I think that's why, bro. You know,
he could have easily just stayed wherever he was. Yeah, I'm not slating his past camps, by the way. You know, it's not about slating people. I'm just talking about DEJI as a person to show maturity like that and say to himself, you know what, I'm unhappy and I don't think I'm getting this, that, and everything. That is a brave thing to do with only 6 weeks out. So that's,
bro, he's had so many camps. How many camps are you gonna go to where you're like, yo, I'm ready now? You know what I'm saying? I feel like he needs Daily to you know, show that he's there for him and everything, but he also needs Daily to be like, you're being a bitch. You need to get up and not being afraid to be like that, in a sense, father figure, in a sense, you know?
that's the first thing. That shows maturity, that shows guts. And then he goes through all the COVID situations. You're getting accustomed to a new camp, a new way of training.
I feel like COVID was an excuse. Looking at it, I feel like COVID was an excuse, bro.
Someone like myself that does not let you breathe for 1 second when you're in that gym.
Yeah, I see. Because you got him to the point where he can, his reflexes was good. That would mean that you really had him work on his fitness, working on everything. And I think his diet was pretty good too.
It's 100% focused. So he's had to deal with all that. And then on top of that, he's had to go into an arena and prove that his cardio is good.
That's the problem. He's busy trying to prove an aspect. Oh, my cardio was good, this and that. Bro, we wanted you to prove with the undeniable victory. That is what you're supposed to go in with.
That would be
before, you know, the ring walk. Back of your mind, were you thinking, we're half in here, he's not fully prepared, he's going in what, 50% or whatever, or were you thinking he'll still be able to pull this off?
No, I still thought, you know what I mean, because I love challenges, man. So
bro, I feel like everybody in boxing, everybody in football, every athlete loves an underdog story. We love it. I don't know why, but underdog stories make for great stories. They're like, he had everything against him and he still won. Every athlete has this thought in their head, this moment, right? Let's say it's football. There's a few seconds on the clock. You guys are drawing and you score the finishing goal. And every athlete, every boxer probably has this, yo, this guy's got you on the ropes. But, you know, for the final 2 rounds, you give it your all and you find somewhere deep inside of you and you find the victory. Bro, that is what everybody thinks of.
obviously, I thought we could pull it off. And the beauty of it, he nearly did. It's crazy. The things that he was doing in that fight, he was doing all the things that I was telling that we've been doing in training. The only thing he didn't do was have enough punch output. Yeah. That's it. If he had the punch output, he would have won the fight.
Yeah. I feel like in his corner, they should have told him, "Yo, punch, Dej, punch."
But the reason about
I feel like in the 3rd round, that's when they should have been. Wait, how many rounds? Did you do 5? I think they did 5 rounds. Yeah. In the 3rd round, if I was Daily, I would have been like, look at his stance. You know what I'm saying? We need body shots, right? You need to take one punch to throw two. That's what KSI said, which is really true. Get on the inside. Don't be afraid of getting hit, as long as you can hit where it counts. When you get hit, you got to hit twice and then back out. Get hit twice, then back out. Hit, you know what I'm saying?
People that slate him or whatever, they don't understand that boxing takes this. Basically, when he starts with me, basically that for me, that's the first time he's ever stepped in to train as a boxer. To me,
yeah. As a coach, that's the first time. You got to treat it like he's an amateur.
When I first
well, he is an amateur.
I'm like, he doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
I've got to train this guy.
Like, he doesn't know anything. He hasn't had nothing. He doesn't know what Southpaw is. Bro, he doesn't know shit. That's how you gotta look at it. Every fighter, it doesn't matter if he's pro, don't matter if he's semi-pro, amateur, whatever. You gotta treat them at the same level when they come to your gym. Like, they don't know nothing. I feel like that's the best, because now it allows you to really hone in on the foundations of what the fighter has and really understand them. If you be like, yo, you already know this, you already know that, all right, calm, we're going to carry on from there. That does not help you build a bond with your fighters.
To look like a fighter. And that takes time. So the little glimpses that everyone saw in that fight, like, wow, I'm so proud of him, man. He was doing things. I'm like, he looks like a little mini pro here. Like with the slipping, with the feinting, with his footwork.
Yeah.
I can tell he's trying to give him more motivation and shit. But behind closed doors, you need to have a stern talk with him, bro.
You managed to do a lot, because I've seen his previous fights and then what he was doing last night. You obviously had some sort of impact on him, but like you said there, the confidence in letting his hands go, maybe it was the fitness, I don't know, but
he needs to put him in sparring matches to where he cries. He has to be in the position where he breaks down. The only way you can rebuild somebody, if you fully break them down and they reach their lowest point. I feel like he's in the position where he's too comfortable. He needs to be broken down. I'm sorry, like, on a physical level, on a mental level, everything. He needs to be broken down and then be rebuilt. That's what happened to Alex Wasabi. He went to his camp, I want to train like a pro. They broke him down and then they rebuilt him into the warrior he needs to be. You need to break him down.
Yeah, no, I think I understand body language. I understand mentality. I understand boxing. That's playing on his mind. Gassing out.
Because it's happened before, hasn't it?
Yeah, because it's happened before. Exactly.
He's scared of gassing out. So you need to push him to the point where he gasses out every single time in sparring, to the point where he's used to that feeling, to now where he's like, all right, cool. I know what it's like to gas out. I'm comfortable with gassing out. Even if I gas out, I can carry on going. That's the level I think you need to break him. You need to break him down in terms of he has to face his fears as well. And you need to put him through the ringer, the fire. And then after it, like a mental detox, like just talk and shit. You know what I'm saying? Really let him know what the reasoning behind all of this is, why he needs to be broken down, why this and that. We are breaking down obstacles in your mind, and we are bringing out the warrior within you, because the you are now is too comfortable.
He's gone through experience where it's happened before. So if that's in your mind, planted in your mind, you're gonna hesitate to throw punches. So people on the outside that don't understand boxing, they're like, oh, he's not doing that. They don't forget the fight. Think about what he's been through mentally.
Yeah, it's a mental thing. This is a mental fight. He's not ready. That's why I looked at him. I was like, nah, he's not a warrior. He's not ready. You need to be broken down out of everything comfortable. Your dopamine levels need to come way down because they're way too high.
You know, and for him to be with me for 6 weeks, do you think he's gonna have the confidence and the belief to do everything I'm telling him in just 6 weeks?
3 weeks.
It's not possible. And that's why I wasn't too sad. Obviously, we want to win, but after the fight, I wasn't too sad. And
bro, the chat was good, wasn't it? Ah, the chat was good.
I told DEJI, be proud, man. Look what the hell you have done tonight, despite everything you've been through.
100%. Like, he's being a great coach. He's giving him confidence. Look what you've done tonight, despite everything you've been through, all this and that. So now, you get that confidence. Now, I have to break you in the gym. I have to break you down, and then after it, we're gonna have to have like an hour talk or something. You know what I'm saying? And then you go home. Now you ponder on all the lessons that you've learned in terms of physical and then mental after the talk, this and that. And then anytime we just, instead of one time we just not even training, we just go out, we just hang out and just getting to know you, this and that. Bro, that's what a coach has to do. It's very, very time consuming being a coach.
Now that was Wasabi. I was speaking to Wasabi last night. After the fight, he was at the hotel in the lobby, and he was saying he's been training for 4 years, but it was only when he found out he was going to fight DEJI that he took it more seriously.
Yeah.
And he started an official camp, and I think it was like a 4-month camp or whatever. So, all right, he wasn't taking it seriously, but he's been training for 4 years with that same coach as well. All it is, he said they switched it up and they become more serious about training and the camp because they've got to fight, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know, man. I like...
DEJI needs a lot of work. There's some fighters that will need a lot more work to be broken in than others. You know what I'm saying? He needs to trust you without a shadow of a doubt. And then you need to teach him how to trust himself without a shadow of a doubt. You know what I'm saying?
Forget the boxing, man.
There's a very good saying, Daily. Fights are won in the gym. And I think everything he's saying, and that quote kind of just sums it up. Would you agree?
Yeah, of course. And he needs time in the gym.
Yeah. I think for the next 2 years, I'd say, DEJI, don't take no fights. Just be in the gym. Make the gym your home. Make getting comfortable with the pads, getting comfortable with the sparring partners for at least minimum a year. 2 years is kind of long to not get any fight spots, but 2 years you can do it as well. You know, be like, the first 6 months is just being confident within yourself, within the ring, within everything. The next one is sparring people that don't take it easy on you at all. They don't take it easy on you. They go hard, they break you, they like, yo. And then after that, I feel like you'll be ready for a fight. You'll be an animal. You'll be ready for a fight. And then from there on, now you can start challenging people and shit.
You know? And what people have to remember is, I know they've got massive fan base, but what they got to understand is they are not professional boxers. There's going to be mistakes. Even my pro fighters make mistakes. They're not the finished article. Even Floyd Mayweather makes mistakes. As great as he is, he's got clipped in.
Yeah, everyone's trying to be perfect, bro. Right now, bro, even with me, bro, I stopped the perfection thing, bro. Like, this is why I'm just doing streams and just uploading it, because I'm busy doing other things, yeah. So I just was like, you know what? Let me do these streams and just upload it. Forget the perfection, forget all of this. For right now, I'm so busy. Let me just do this, and whatever happens from there happens.
In fights or had performances where it's like, that's not a great performance, you know what I mean? These are YouTubers. My brother's never ever had a fight in his
Oh my god, Kenny has never had a fight? Wow.
life. DEJI, to me, even though he had 2 fights, when he came to me, I was like, this ain't boxing.
100%, this is not boxing. What you know how to do is just use your animalistic instinct and just throw.
This is
People think, yeah, to fight you need to be angry. Nah, to fight you need to be relaxed. The more relaxed you are, the more calculated your punches are going to be, the better you are going to be, and the more in control of the fight and the momentum, everything you're going to be. Because you know how to shift your energy.
I tell you, listen, bro, I tell you that if he's got a friend for life, man. That boy, I've got a soft spot for him because I've been around him every single day for 6 weeks, and I feel like I've known him for 2 years, 3 years. You know, I feel like I know him, and the next phase now, I told him, if you want to carry on, don't listen to anyone else. It has to be your decision and come from your heart.
100%. Yes. And I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna have to be in constant communication with him to really hone in that connection. Bro, where is my phone, bro? I don't even know where it is.
And then we can go again. Trust me.
I think you should.
Trust me. Now I've got him, and now I'm unlocking all the things that he never thought that he had.
Yeah.
In just 6 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the next 6 months.
The
next year.
6 months. I'd say 6 months is about confidence building and fitness building and comfortability within the ring, throwing punches, dodging, all of that, sparring people, but don't be taking too hard on him, and this and that, open the levels slowly here and there, and then the next 6 months is just going ham, just destroying him.
Because I've seen things where I can...
Building that muscle, that's what I'm talking about. Building that muscle memory for 6 months, and that comfortability, that mental that mental callus. I don't know what it's called. Building that mental callus. Yeah.
Develop him. I like challenges, man. So the next, if he decides to fight it, wow, the next time people are gonna see something special, man. Because I am seriously gonna unlock and give him that belief that he can go in there and he doesn't have to be scared. He can be nervous. He can be scared, but in a way where he channels it in a good way, in a positive way, and not in a negative way. You know, where he's thinking about past things and stuff. Trust me, he's got a friend for life. It's not just about boxing. Just like all my fighters, it's about life experiences.
Move on to his potential next move. I've got to ask you, that fan that walked into the ring, what on earth was going through your mind when you see this crazy dude jump over the ropes, get in? I don't know what he was shouting, something about TikTok. What was going through your mind at the time?
It was just like a blur, mate, because I was like, wait a minute, They are in mid. You know what? At first, I thought he was coming into the ring to swing a punch at someone. You know, that's what it looked like. And then he went off to the corner. I think he was trying to say stuff to the camera. I don't know what he was trying to do, but just like it was just chaos, man. And you know, also that might have messed up his rhythm as well. You know, that little incident there, because I think they were standing there for like 4 minutes before it restarted again.
Yeah. They took time to restart.
Yeah, it was funny, man. But you know, our strength and conditioner coach, who might as well be our bodyguard as well, done his thing.
Done his thing and kicked him out. And then, you know, when KSI was in the ring, obviously you was in and around at that time. You know, what kind of advice did he give to DEJI, and you know, what kind of words were being exchanged?
You know, one thing I liked what, you know, it's his brother, so he's gonna say it how it is. You know, he's gonna give it to him like real.
Yeah, he needs you to do that as well, but I feel like he's not ready to be publicly shamed in a sense. So you need to do it behind closed doors. Be like, yo, look, this is what we got, and this is what you've been able to accomplish, and this and that. This is where I want to go, and show an example. Make a visual example of where you want him to go as a fighter, and then we'll see Wagwan.
He was basically saying it's not about what he said in the ring. It was just like basically, did you think you won? You know, and all that kind of stuff. But it was like it was when we got back to the dressing room. He was just, you know, telling him he's proud. I'm always going to be proud because I'm your brother, no matter what. But he was just saying, if you want to continue, it has to really be from your heart, and you have to make sacrifices and live the boxing lifestyle. And DEJI was just saying, I do want to do it. I do want to do it. I love it. I love it. And he wished he found me, you know, years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, he's saying things like, I've changed his life and stuff, man. And that means a lot to me, man, because, you know, yeah, it's just crazy, man. Me and him have built up a good bond, man. It's just same with my brother. I've got closer with my brother because I'm with him every single day. Whereas before I just meet up with him, family events or whatever, this and that. But being around my brother every day, like, we've become closer. You know, early on, I had to go into the kitchen and just have a little cry. You know what I mean? Because so much emotion has gone into this, and that's what people don't understand. I really do this, you know, and it comes from a place of my heart. I really want everyone I train, I really want them to do well in life.
I can see the passion. I can see Daly really is passionate about this, but he needs a lot more failing fighters that just dip out on him, and for him to really understand like how to connect with different types of fighters.
Life, not just because of boxing. I just want them to win in life.
Yeah. This is about the life aspect. Shouts out to Daly, man.
And that's it.
I think the only person on that corner that won was Daly, bro. Legit. Daly beat everybody as a coach, because you can tell with the short period he had with Kenny, short period he had with DEJI, he really built them up.
I don't know how many genuine boxing fans will watch this, but I do hope that they can see your passion. And like you said, you train professionals, and also it shows, yeah, they might be YouTube boxers, but they're still competing in a sport, and they're doing it to win. And it means a lot to them, and it obviously means a lot to you. I hope fans can
it does, bro. Come on, man. Wembley Arena was rocking.
But you had Anthony Joshua there, Derek Chisora.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. Like when my brother done the ring walk, to see my younger brother what he's gone through for the whole year and dedicating his life. It was like I was inspired, and I see him.
Yeah. But I feel like they know their mistakes. Now they can keep going. I like Daily. I feel like Daily needs to do it to where what Vidal did to KSI. He needs to be tougher, bro. I feel like Daily, you're too nice. You're too nice. You need or get a second coach that's gonna be the mean one. So you got nice coach, good cop, bad cop sort of thing. You need like someone's gonna push them, be very mean, and then they need someone after it that's gonna explain to them why this is happening and really get them to understand and feel the reasons.
On that stage, that ring walk as well with 50 Cent, Many Men, taking that slow, calm.
I wouldn't say he was calm.
Slow, calm, and confident walk to the ring to Many Men, 50 Cent, with everyone screaming. Kenny actually set the tone for the main event.
He did. He set the tone, but he lost.
Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. And by the way, DEJI lost. And DEJI said on the mic in the ring, "Do you want me to fight again?" And the whole place erupted. He just lost, and his fan base is still having his back like that. I mean, come on, man. He's got to take that and use that energy and know that.
I think you got to eliminate the fan base element from DEJI's mind. Because he has a fan base. They're always going to be there. But you got to eliminate it from DEJI's mind because it's not helping him.
Don't watch the haters. We all want haters. It keeps things interesting.
It sure does.
But take all that love, you know, and you know, and just know that there is people out there like myself, like Calvin, you know, like the people in my gym that love him, man, and treat him as...
It's not about love. It's about like, yo, you don't love yourself, my guy. I can tell.
As a human being, as DEJI the human being, not DEJI a YouTuber. And that's what's important, man.
Well, I generally do hope you get a proper camp with him, because I'll be interested to see what you can do with him, you know, over a 10, 15, 20-week camp. And in the potential names, I don't know whether it's...
I think he just needs 6 months of just training, cool, relaxed, getting him comfortable with coming into the gym as a routine, like as a muscle memory, getting up at a certain time, coming in, doing a certain workout, getting comfortable for this next 6 months. And then after that, that's when you up the pressure. You go from, let's see, it's amateur to expert. No, I'm joking. 7 Pro and then expert, then, you know, go on and so forth. I feel like DEJI could be the best fighter, better than KSI, because he's coming from a real place of, I don't think I can do this, you know? He's coming from a real place of battling with oneself mentally. You know what I'm saying? But in the gym. Bro, I hear my phone, but I don't know where it is.
Going back down the route of a rematch, or I saw something about Anderson Gibbs' name getting dropped in as well. I don't know if, obviously he's British as well, so I don't know if that's a possibility.
I mean, nah, I feel like DEJI needs to win at least one fight. Then Anderson Gibbs. I'd say Anderson Gibbs, Joe Weller could be a good one. That would be a great one.
Is there any potential names that you can excite the fans about who could be next?
He's looking at him. Nah, bro. Right now, we're talking about the gym and confidence, and that's it.
Yeah, say that again. It was breaking up.
Just saying, obviously, I hope you get to do another camp with him and you have another opportunity to show what you can do with DEJI over a longer camp.
Yeah, he wants to train on Monday.
Brilliant. And potential names, you know, Anderson Gibbs' name was dropped online. I saw.
Nah, bro. He's not ready for Anisson Gibb. He's not ready for Gibb.
Earlier, obviously he's British, and I don't know what sort of friendship them guys have, but that could sell out, and then or there's a possibility of a rematch. But what appeals to you? Have you guys discussed, you know, what may be the next route if it does continue?
Again, I'm gonna treat DEJI the same way I guide my pro fighters. You don't just chuck him in with just any Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Yeah.
You gotta be calculated.
Of course. See, I like Daly.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, they're still novices and they're still learning.
Yeah.
So, not gonna just chuck him in there because it makes.
He's not ready to be in the ring. He needs to get his confidence up, personal training with the mind, mental, and the health. You know what I'm saying? And then foundational training with his comfortability in the ring, comfortability with throwing a punch, comfortability, everything with fighting, all of that, comfortability with taking a punch. That's important. He needs to be comfortable with taking a punch. I don't think he is.
Sense for the fans, and or they're getting paid lots of money for it, whatever. You know, it has to be the right kind of fight. He's had 3 losses. He's only been with me for 6 weeks. Now is the time. As I said, he said he wants to be back in the gym on Monday. Yeah. And I told him now is the time. Why? There is no date at the moment for the next fight.
Yep.
Now is the time to learn.
Work now.
You know?
Yeah. So take him all the way back to zero. Basics. You know? In every level, in terms of workout, in terms of pad work, in terms of everything. All the way down to zero. Start him off zero. Getting him, first things first. The first step is getting him comfortable within himself. Comfortable with a routine of coming to the gym regularly. So be like, I want to see you at least 3 times a week in the gym. That's what he needs. 3 times a week. Okay, cool. And then after that, it's getting him comfortable with the workout. You know what I'm saying? Now you're comfortable with the workout, comfortable in the ring, comfortable with all of this. Now we up the tempo. Oh, hey. What's up, my guy? What's the question? All right, go on. Yeah. What about videos I'm watching?
Exactly. You don't need a date to learn.
Bro, send it through. I don't mind reacting to an unreleased song. Don't mind. Yeah,
we don't need a camp to learn. We learn from now.
Oh, it's on SoundCloud.
Then the transition for when we go into camp is going to be so much
after
better,
this, yeah.
You know,
I appreciate you. Don't forget to follow. You know what I'm saying? And
him learning
and joining the Discord and all, exclamation mark Discord and all that. I'm saying, oh, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, my guy. Thanks for coming through. But how's your day going anyway?
And having that balance where he has the hard sparring, so he can get that grit, have that mentality that he can get through hard spars, but then having the kind of spars, technical spars, where he can learn his skills.
That's what I mean. The first 6 months, he's getting comfortable with being in the ring, learning the basics, taking him all the way back down to zero. But then also having the next 6 months of upping the ante, upping the levels where he actually has to put in the work.
And you know, try the things that I'm teaching him.
Yeah.
So it gives him confidence. So and so when you get confident with it, he can
confident and comfortable
and then apply it in real fights.
Yeah.
And that's the next.
We trying to build muscle memory.
step. I ain't worried really about names.
Yeah,
It's about improving him now.
100%.
So when he
This is
gets
a
in the
good
ring,
coach.
people are like, what the hell is going on with
Wait. You hear my phone? Oh. When all right, phone call done.
with DEJI. He just keeps getting better and better,
Yeah,
and that's it.
yeah, it's about making him
Interesting,
better
man.
and
I
comfortable and
think it's gonna take
confident.
a good few days to get over the highs and the lows of this last couple of days.
I think that's enough for me for this one. I've done this for 30 minutes. Let me listen to your song, my guy. All right, cool. Keep going. Okay. Leave us. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Like the beat? Beat's good. Yeah. It's very chill. I like it.
All of my diamonds, they shine like the sun.
Okay.
Fucking that bitch, let me feed her my gun.
Okay.
Counting the hundreds, not counting the ones. If that little bitch keep talking, then he gonna get hit fast. I know that bitch like when I'm up in the ass. Run up on him and I'm doing a dash. Chopper on him, hit that boy like it's fast. AR with a brand new class. Pull up on him,
Yeah.
fucking that bitch. Pull up on him, if he think I'm a snitch. Pull up on him, put that boy in the ditch. I said keep going, keep going. She gon' keep on, keep on.
Okay. It's very, very chill. It's very chill. I think the issue is, yeah, I feel like this is my personal opinion, right? The flow is too quick for this. I feel like it has to be some sort of like singing in a sense. Because it's I don't know. I'm not really big understander of music, but it's very melodic or something, you know? Yeah. If you added a bit more like bass, like a beat to it, like I don't know how I would say this, like drums. Would it be drums? I don't know. It would go with whatever you're saying. But this thing here, when you're just singing here, it just goes with the song perfectly. I don't think it's hype. I just think it's just going with the track. What's next? Yeah, but I don't think the topic goes with it in a sense, you know. That's what I mean. If you was talking about going through real life shit with this beat and actually like singing it in a sense, that would be sick. Wait, I got a music vid for the next song. All right. Should I wait for the music video or should I just play this one? Okay. All right, cool. Let me check out this music video.
Yeah, I just been getting a lot. How is you doing? You thought I'm getting money, I get to the light.
Yeah.
Whipping and turning a lot.
Yeah.
Drinking and shooting your top.
Yeah.
Boyfriend, I heard his name.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, this video's playing with my eyes, but it's a good song. Yeah. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, this will go crazy in a rave, I think. Some sort of party or something. Or in a car when you're just cruising with your friends. I'm not gonna lie, I'd start speeding. Yeah. Guy said don't get me preggy. Yo. Oh. Yeah. Are you from Florida? Are you from Florida? Hartford, okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh my days, I'm getting another phone call. Alright, let's go. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this is the song you just get high to. This is like what you play in the background when you and your homies just getting lit. Bro, even watching this high, it's just gonna be one of those challenges. It's gonna be like, what the fuck am I watching and shit? Yeah. Yeah. It's not bad. I like this one. I'm gonna give you a little like here. I like what you're doing. And the sub. You know what? I wanna see what more. You better bring out more shit. My guy. You better bring out more shit, my guy. You know what? Let me stalk you a little bit. Oh, he's only this. Alright, so I want to see what Aiden Ross, how he became a millionaire. How did Aiden become a millionaire?
You know,
right. I'm trying to see. Like, I want you to come out with some, like, even a 3-track EP for the summer, though. Like, a 3-track EP for the summer, and that'd be sick.
4 or 5 years old, I was playing video games. I would sit in front of my TV, you know, playing video games for hours and hours.
You have an EP? Damn. Where at? I don't see it, my guy. I don't see the EP. Oh, you have 2 EP. Okay. Bro, that was a great video. I want to know if they made another one. Let's see. What else have we got? Oh, that's the Top Boy trailer. Alright. Since we're already on finances and shit, let's see how this girl is living on over $650,000 in flipping LA. Your EP. Alright, calm. Let's see your EP. I see.
Y'all motherfuckers ain't even ready for this one.
Oh, I know this one.
Chop, you went crazy on this one.
Walked in this bitch when my fit got a Mary's on.
Yeah.
One bitch is cute, one is fat, one with titties long. Always fucking with my music, she playing like 50 songs.
Yeah.
Her ass was Asian and her brother's name was Chingy Chong. She pulled out my dicky, she saying that thing is long. Started bouncing
I like the flow, man.
on the dick, she up and down like it was King Kong. Looking on my nose, she started playing like
Bro, this should be on TikTok. I feel like this would go crazy on TikTok. You know?
it's ping pong. Asking why your ass a loner, boy, you didn't put your city on.
Yeah. Oh, you're switching up Jay-Z. I like, oh my God. Okay.
Ooh, Fredo.
Life was going crazy, he could switch up the fucking beat. Walking by my Twizzy house, he riding go-karts down the street. Tried to hop up in it, but his daddy would not let me. Damn it, bro, I really thought that I would ride that shit for free. It's all good, I still troll with Brody, yeah, it's still cool. Could watch his ass perform it, or I could hit mics and get some food. Actually, but that shit, I'd rather chill, that's rude. I still love him, that's my Twizzy, that's my dog, my fucking dude.
I think if you, what would be sick here, if you did like a flow switch on every beat switch. Like, give some people something else. I don't know.
Fuck it, I could do this shit all fucking day. Friday night, going to my brother's house, his name is Gay. Probably gonna cook up, get some food, or I'ma make some steak. Boy, don't test my cooking skills, my food is good, that shit is great. Hungry as a bitch, eating food, I'm just eating ramen. It's normal for your ass to be addicted, yeah, that shit is common. Every time I cook the food, you act like you hot and you chomping. Blow up off this track like it was Boston Marathon.
I think this as a video would be crazy though. It would have to be direct. Like, this is me thinking of like as a high budget sort of video, you know, like different sort of transitions. You know, like the video you showed me before, that effect, those effects and shit, and those wild shit. You have that, but then you have something linked to the tracks that you sampled, like the Empire State of Mind. Just put the the Statue of Liberty there. The Kanye West thing, he's from Chicago. Do something that's linked to whatever Kanye did. You know, it. What's the other beat?
Oh man.
No, come on, man.
Cause you brought the old school into like the new school sort of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, oh yeah, Babytron or something. You know what I'm saying? Something very. Something that makes people go, wow, like, that is, you know, something that confuses people in the beginning, but once they carry on watching, they like, all right, I get it. I see what he's doing here, you know?
Fuck it, hopefully this song is proving that I can rap. Y'all acting like I can't, but I can. Yeah, that shit fast. Yeah. I can tell, yeah, this shit is whack. Life was me to lose some weight. Boy, your ass is gaining fat. Fuck it, I don't give a fuck. It's about the money in the street. I'd rather try to focus on the paper than what I eat. Bitches need to stop and need to get the fuck up off of me. Shit is getting so annoying. Y'all really think that shit sweet?
Sharing intimate photos of her without her consent.
Unwanted touching. Unwanted comments. Unwanted nudes.
Controlling what she can and can't wear.
Controlling who she can and can't see.
Threatening her.
Enough. This is abuse.
How do I
see it? Call it out. Show support.
How do I skip this?
Even small acts can help prevent abuse. We can stop violence against women and girls.
Find out how you can be part of the change at gov.uk/enough. Only intervene if safe to do so, or call 999 if you think someone is in danger.
Yeah.
It was jacked in, booted up.
Oh, this is a recognizable beat. I don't know if Wait, you think you could react to my other EP after this? Nah, I need to react to other stuff too. But the next time I stream, which might be tomorrow, sure, yeah.
Too high in the sky, moving faster with the game. Popping up.
You definitely got is Uzi Vert or people in that sort of realm your like inspiration for this sort of music?
Bitch, how that shit even go where we was not in the lane? We went to Boston, we went to the bank.
Oh, somewhere.
He wanted to change. We hit up off what I wanted to stay. Went back to the hotel, how watching the race. Like underground rappers, she looking like Jay. Just Bobby a turban and coming today. I'm about to be rocking that shit on my face. Be talking that hop with that boy in his place. Bitch, we finna put that little boy in his motherfucking place. Walk around town with a motherfucking K. You talking that how, get the fuck out my way. You say you rich, but I got a place to stay. You wear the type shit, you can run me your fate. You better be careful, cause your life is stake. That real life shit, little boy, you a fake. Oh, that's your bitch, I'm about to go take. I pull up the chopper, hit you with your face.
Okay.
Serious, okay, big fast. Pull out chopper, hit your mask. I don't fuck around no bitch. She wanna play with my swag. Chop the 50, hit your back. Why you acting, bro? You whack. Why you acting, biscuit slack? Pull out light, so it's a lot. I see you doing this, I don't have a lot going.
I feel like this song is just pretty much the same as the video you showed me. Is it this?
I got that Glock. I pull a 7.62 to that boy, been his top. He talk a get we pull a sniper.
You said you pull out a sniper on the Glock, yeah? Alright, I see you. Nah, it's different.
With that motherfucking shot, I put it aside and hit you with eyelets. You wanna play, you can pop. I get a 40, I love my 40. Watch it Rick Birdie, I love my top. I got a 40, hit you on 30. You wanna play now, you can buy. I got like 6'5" hoes in the bed, like play with my guys. I got like big bad hoes in the
Really? You like that? 6'5" hoes in the back? Okay.
Got like play with my 5. Just got a turban today and I'm wearing this shit right now. I'm a fucking geeky. If your bitch come over to my crib, just know she's sucking my dick.
No, really? Damn. Why is it like...
Freestyling the fuck up over the suckers. I'm high as a bitch and I'm chippy. I got the money coming in. I feel like I'm getting the best. Like I feel like I'm chippy.
Bro, I've been feeling like making tracks too, yeah. Like with violins and everything too. Can't lie. But different. Yeah.
Big cool, I was running around, bro, might have to crash it. Got some murdering little bitch, she look like Carol Baskin.
Yeah.
$30 get a weekly, I might have to add it. Bro, got the post, I keep my up it if he has to blast it. Like what's making a new song, that should be a remedy. For the assassinated song, like John F. Kennedy. I was chilling with my tweets, they sitting right next to me.
Bro, was you making this in history class?
That's a big body bitch, she might have to sass me. Tell my Twizzy, that's my dog, put me on the can-can. I was young up in...
What the hell? What do you mean by that's my Twizzy, that's my dog, put me on the can-can? What's the can-can?
The gutters, now I'm in a mansion. That pussy bitch, you think he tough, he could get killed for dancing. But look like Ranger all of a sudden.
Oh, you dissing someone. Oh, damn.
Cause he get depressing. That Brody hop as a bitch. He start getting.
Oh, this is I get it now. It's a diss track. Okay, I like it.
Tripping. You must be high on some acid.
I thought you were just rapping, just to rap. What's can-can though? I don't know what can-can is.
I'm snitching. That dude he claiming that he rich, but only watch the dishes. So wanna hang with bro no more, cause he gon' keep on bitching.
Bro, it sounds like you're dissing someone. Who are you talking to, my guy? Who is bitching?
Remember back then when my dad used to drive a caddy. If you talking all that tough, you better drop the addy. Baby.
Who are you talking to, my guy? This is somebody. There's no way.
Girl wanna hit my phone. She wanna call me Zaddy. She said she wanna suck my weebie, and I said gladly.
Damn, who did you do that to, man? Who did you do that to?
That's a fine bitch over there, or I might have to take it. If you thinking I ain't tough, then you must be mistaken. In the fall I had the leads and I just had to rake it. Big bro was looking at that rod like that shit sacred. When me and Brody game, gon' hit the casino. That boy was sipping on that drink, he looking like Reno. Was talking shit up to that bitch like her name was Cleo. That big ass Glock could hit your top like that shit hit your P.
Whoa.
Yo.
I like that bar, I like that bar. Hold on. Wait, where is it?
That big ass Glock could hit your top like that shit hit your PO.
Woo! Nah, I like that one. That was my favorite one. Can't lie. Okay.
Don't you see I'm not gonna stop. I'ma keep on doing me.
Okay, this is nice.
Way to the top. I don't even get no sleep. Hate all of you motherfuckers that think that you know in me. How the fuck that even
Bro, if you added a little bit more auto-tune a little bit, it will go crazy too.
work? You don't even live near me. Just wait until I'm at the top. I promise that you gonna see. Just gonna.
I think you need to get a vocal coach and actually sing, bro. I feel like the tracks you're making is like for real. Like if you made lyrics like for singing, but like not really singing, like just a little bit of rapping, but really singing, it'd be cool.
Keep on grinding, cause I know this shit don't come for free. Saying I'm not about it, why don't you try to come and fight me?
Yeah.
I know I'm not clouded, but I know one day I'm gonna be.
You better believe that, my guy.
Used to dress up like a bum, they ain't wanna hang around I. Now I'm upping up my style, now these people say I'm fly. Don't put an act on for no bitch, I don't wanna be that guy. I'll tell you the fucking truth, I don't even wanna lie. These haters think I can't do shit on my own, but I promise you I can. Fuck all of this shit they talking.
Oh, you don't even. Yeah. Hold up. Okay. See, if you, this is good. I like this one. This is like, I feel like you got that melodic style.
Give you all my heart, but you done switched up many times. Told you that I love you, but you switched and did it right. Behind my back, that's not okay. You cut up my heart like it was clay. Fuck all of this shit talking that.
Reminds you of X a little bit, you know?
They wanna say, I don't fuck with no thoughts. What the fuck did they say? That was my babe, but it's wish on me. I gave you my heart, but you bought me.
Yeah.
Ain't find no one else that belong me. Tried to do me wrong, but I found me. I didn't give up, I didn't fucking give up. Told you to wake up, I didn't told you wake up. Thought we didn't made up, I thought we didn't made up. I guess you gave up, I guess you didn't give up. That shit didn't make me sad, made me wanna hold your hand. Put on a fucking act just so I would be your man. Why would you do that? That shit wanna make me land off a fucking plane. That shit really made me sad.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of it, I'm so fucking sick of it. All this fucking shit, I'm so fucking sick of it. You didn't tell me.
Oh, fuck me, bro. I disconnected for a second. What the hell? Oh, jeez.
But I guess that's how it works. But I guess that's how it works. I hate you. I made you. Why can't you?
Alright, thanks, my guy. I thought I did. I was like, what?
Just be the one for me. Fill up on my life, baby. Can you fucking see? Can you put the phone down and just be to me? Waiting on my phone now, waiting lonely for you to just pick up.
Yeah. I like it. I like it. I like it. Bro, this is, you can take this this advice, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. But there's this song that I like. Okay. I think it's like that. Motor. This is a UK artist. Yeah, he's a song. Listen to this. Tell me what you think of this. Yeah.
If I get laid, it's over. Baby, I won't be home today.
You know what?
Yeah.
Cocaine, motor, like it's a like an avoda. I got some cash in the sofa. Life is a gamble.
Let's go.
Me and my bros, some pirates told you. Me and my bros, some vultures. Joke for my kid, not the culture. Snake on my drip, this cobra.
Cocaine motor.
Like it's a Novota. I got some cash in the sofa. Life is a gamble poker. Me and my bros, some pirates told you. Me and my bros, some vultures. Joke for my kid, not the culture. Snake on my drip, this cobra. Motor. I got a pack on the motorway.
Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, you start singing and then you do like switch up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go with your flowing, like different flows, not the same one all the time, and this and that. And you singing this. This is the type of singing that I mean.
If I get made, it's over. Baby, I won't be home today. I had to trade my soldiers. Put on my trains to far away. Why? Out to the harder way and so hard. I just hit it in the shot. I fuck her to DBE. With the work into a disc, wrist spinning like a DVD. I had to wrestle the pie. I put the work in the DDT. She said, nigga, you got too much attitude. Told her be easy, but she want a piece of me. I just want peace, quiet, tranquility. Coca straight from Sicily. Then hold on my body from Italy. She do it all for some Tiffany. She will never get a kiss from me. When she hit it, she'll be dissing me. Cocaine,
no motor.
Like it's a Novota. I got some cash in the sofa. Life is a gamble poker. Me and my bros, some pirates told you. Me and my bros, some vultures. Joke for my kid, not the culture. Snake on my drip, this cobra.
Cocaine motor.
Like it's a Novota. I got some cash in the sofa. Life is a gamble poker. Me and my bros, some pirates told you. Me and my bros, some vultures. Joke for my kid, not the culture. Snake on my drip, this cobra. I got some dreams I gotta achieve. Said I'ma blow, they didn't believe. 1 into 2, watch how I do the magic. I got a trick on my sleeve. I used to whip his steez. Tell his missus get the kitchen and clean. I get money from whores and fiends. Wanna get money from tours and streams. Yeah, come like a cleaner. Way I turn on and I clean up. 20 quid for the micro scales. I do not fuck with Tanitas. She don't believe in destiny. I was like you and me neither. I didn't believe it either. I'm a little boy and I want my believer. Want to the money, I don't need no breather. I'm with that bad
I really like that one. But I really like this one though. This guy right now, he's young, he's up and coming. He's just too cold. It's just too cold. To me, he's just a
Call for the fade around me and the green. People always got 2 sides, it's hard to see.
the real from the fade. I don't wanna make mistakes.
Don't ask me questions, girl, you know you mean the world to me. These other hoes just come and go, but you can never leave. She told me it was so tight, it might be true. Think it's wrong at your own time to make it through. I'm getting older now, time flies easily. See, I was a broke boy in the days, niggas ain't believe in me. No studio trapping's the gym, my notes can fill up a book. Made it back from make it back, now these A&Rs wanna look. I'm getting older now. Time flies easily. See, I was a broke boy like these niggas ain't believing me. I'm still in the my notes can fill up a book. Made it back from making back, now these A&Rs what it is. I'm watching time's go slow now. Still trying to figure out if it's like my therapy. I'm letting all these feelings out the road away. There's no love in this game. You should learn from my mistakes and swear you'll never do the same things I wish I never said or did. Don't you treat me like a kid. Doing all this research on my name. Don't be telling fibs. Hanging out like I'm in the waters. Your friends done told you, do you trust in the artist? I'm getting older now. Time flies easily. See, I was a broke boy in the days niggas didn't believe in me. And I would've done the dream. My notes can fill up a book. Made it back from make it back. Now they know it's wanna look. They see you winning and feel away. I know this life. Circle getting smaller by the day. Put it in, running through the night. My hammers beat up to fight. Talking lows better come outside. Get the drop on the way you stay.
Who does it remind you of? Bro, this shit is too cold. This guy is too cold.
I wanna put you in a grave. Niggas talking down on my name, but you know I'll take them out of the way.
Life to life. Goes on the radio.
It's so sad this ain't a life.
I'm getting older now. Time flies easily. See, I was a broke boy in the days. Niggas ain't believe in me.
No studio trapping's the gym. My
notes can fill up a book. Made it back, so make it back. That ain't nice one.
I'm getting older now.
Bro, he took like the drill drums and shit. I don't know what Ah, bro, I'm not good at music. He took the drill shit and he added it to this, and bro, it's just cold.
Flies easily. See, I was a broke boy in the days, niggas.
This is what it means standing out, bro. Mix and matching different sounds and just go crazy, like boom, like you're in the shit. You're a chef in the kitchen putting what's it called, spices and ingredients in the pot and shit, make it something beautiful.
They believe in me. My studio trap is the joke. My notes can fill up a book. Made it back from make it back. Now these ain't knows what I look.
Ooh, I can't lie. This had me emotional. I can't lie. It's so good. What's next? Yeah, let's watch this. Let's see how she's doing this, because I want to get into finances too. I want to know what she's doing, how she's doing it.
Off out of college, making history by becoming the youngest trader at the New York Stock Exchange, as well as the second African American woman to work down there.
Oh shit.
I made $12,000, and I currently, fast forward today, make $650,000.
What? Age 27, 650K. Soon come, soon come, soon come, soon. Here's how she spends her money. Millennial money.
I'm Lauren Simmons. I'm 27 years old.
Bro, why she sounds like she's from the Run's house? I'm Lauren Simmons.
I make $650,000 a year, and I live in Los Angeles, California.
Bro, the worst thing about Los Angeles or California is the taxes I've been hearing, bro. You guys have to pay mad taxes.
When people ask me what do, I generally give a generic response. I work in finance, but actually I'm an author, I'm a producer, I'm a host of a Spotify podcast as well as a TV series, and I am an investor, and I sit on a few boards of different financial companies.
Oh, early days. Lauren grew up in Marietta, Georgia, with her mother and two siblings. What's Marietta or Marietta? I don't know. At a young age, Lauren's mother taught her the importance of saving. Okay.
She has always been very strict when it comes to budgeting and saving, putting me on her credit cards early on so I could build that credit before I turn 18. To this day at 27, I rely a lot on my mom. I hear her voice even if I don't talk to her whenever I make purchases over $100.
Lauren graduated from Kent State University with a degree in equity trade okay.
My firm, everybody that was entry level walking into the door was making $12,000, but other people at other firms, I learned entry level, same qualifications that I had, same job that I had, was making $120,000. And to break down how that happens, the New York Stock Exchange is very much like the NFL. The different firms at the New York Stock Exchange, like the different teams at the NFL, set their own salaries, rules, HR policies, etc., etc.
Okay, I want to know how she how she got to here. Okay, I would too.
So this $23 is very cheesy, but I move it with me everywhere. This is the last $23 from the check that I received at the New York Stock Exchange, and I keep it with me to just essentially keep my money growing, but also to be a reminder of where I started and where I'm at now.
All right, no problem, my guy. See you. I appreciate you coming through. I appreciate you following. I appreciate everything. I appreciate you showing me your music, I loved it. I can't lie. I can see that, you're progressing and everything. I can see that you love creating and shit. I like it. She can make as much as 6 figures for a brand deal. What?
My apartment is...
She can or she does. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. If I was making that much, I would probably stay in an apartment like this though, as well. Because you become cheap. I'm not gonna lie, you just become cheap. You're like, yo, I'm trying to save.
750 square feet. I spend $3,850 a month, and
She said 3,000. It says 4,000 here, almost 5,000, Lauren. What's going on here?
pay that all up front.
Rent is 3,000. Oh, just for rent. Okay.
So I'm not stressed about paying.
I would too. Food. Is that monthly or weekly? Because you're one person. I think that should be monthly. Discretionary. What does this mean? What does this mean? This is probably like phone and shit. Okay. Transportation. There's no way. It's this. Because what about your fuel and shit? Unless you have a Tesla, then you get free what, charging?
My rent on a month-to-month basis. I spend around
$100 there's the subscriptions, but I don't know what discretionary is.
So I usually don't eat.
Utilities, okay. $200 a month on her dog. Nah, bro.
I would say Casper is probably my most expensive thing. It's like living with a husband, but not.
Why did she say husband? She's one of those. She's one of those. She fully is one of those.
I think we're paying like $90, and I get them groomed about probably twice a month, which is just crazy. And then the food that I make, any salmon that I cook, any shrimp that I cook with no seasoning, I will give him that. It's a very luxurious lifestyle, but he is a dear.
Paid off 20,000. Oh, student loans. Okay. She's currently debt free, bro. That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. Exercising, meditate every day. Okay.
I got into meditating because I was 19, went through a terrible breakup, and I just needed answers.
Where do you RP? What do you RP like? Because I've been thinking about getting into RP, but I don't know where to start, to be honest. I'm not really great at RPing. I want a group of people to RP with, and that will make it fun and shit. So, I don't know.
And someone suggested to me, actually my boyfriend before we broke up, meditating. That's almost now going on 10 years. Having that routine in this crazy world that I have really helps for my mental sanity. It flows into the productivity of my entrepreneurial endeavors. Shout out to my ex for making that happen for me. Thank you.
Mad. Saving mindset.
That's braggy if I say I'm good with money. Am I good with money? I think everyone's personal finance journey is just that. If I'm being really truthful, I don't think me making $12,000 and me making $650,000 is that much of a difference. And I'm sure everybody's going to be looking at me like I'm crazy.
What do you mean 12,000? Does she mean like 12,000 a year or 12,000 a year trading? Is that what she means?
I am an aggressive saver like my mom. I save 85% of my income. Have been practicing this since I was on the trading.
You can't do it. You can't save 85% of your income because Cali taxes, they eat that up.
Or making $12,000 a year.
Lauren only keeps about $2,000 in her checking account. I wouldn't. If I was making 600K a year, I don't think I'd keep. I would have to up that to like 5K or something. It wouldn't make sense to keep 2,000.
Yes, I get accessibility to do more things, but I think my mental mindset, my money mindset, it's exactly the same.
Bro, bag chaser, my guy. She's a bag chaser.
I do believe a digital currency will be permanent and it'll stay within our infrastructure.
Oh, she's a crypto investor. Okay.
But for right now, it is highly speculative. But once it becomes centralized, and I don't think any of the cryptocurrencies that are currently out today.
She said centralized, my guy. Yeah, I believe her actually. I believe her.
Will be the ones. I think it'll be a new one entirely. Yes, of course, I will put
They'll find a way to centralize cryptocurrency. I think they already know. They already have centralized cryptocurrency, but it's just
money into that new
Yeah.
digital currency. My investing strategy, again, make sure that you do your due diligence and you really understand what you're investing in. I learned early on from the men on the floor that 95% of the men on the floor don't invest in the stock market. And I didn't start investing until the crash of March 2020. That was the first time, and I don't regret it.
Bro, when did I start investing? I started investing in 2021. Yeah. I was late. Actually, no, I invested years ago, but I forgot my passwords and shit. But I started properly getting into investing in 2021. And right now, we're going through hell. But people are still making money out of it. Bear markets still make money. Crazy. Lauren is a okay.
It is awkward to say I'm on track to become a millionaire. As much as I embrace talking about salaries and being open, I do think there is this nuance, especially with women. We don't get the same kudos as our male counterparts. It means everything.
Because I'm not gonna lie, it means nothing if a girl is a millionaire, to be honest. It doesn't, I wouldn't say it means nothing. I think it's like congratulations, but it doesn't make you more attractive. That's what I'm saying.
Me personally, because I'm the first person in my family to graduate with a college degree. Something about this small town girl just making moves in life is...
Nah, I respect it. She's doing her thing. She's doing what she loves. She's happy. She's doing all this thing. But it doesn't make you more attractive what you're doing.
Rewarding, but also just, you know, my family and I, we've come a long way, and I'm super grateful. And also, for everyone that is concerned from that CNBC Make It video from years ago, me making $12,000, as you can see, I'm just fine, so you guys don't have...
Bro, listen, what I've learned about life is you have to sacrifice a lot. So if you want to, you could be like, yo, I'm going to be making $12,000 for 6 months here, or for however long you're going to be like. But in the long term, I'm going to be making millions or 600, whoever. Sometimes you have to take the option that doesn't get you the fastest result to get to something that means more when you get it, bro. So I get it. She was making 12K, but she's been able to flip that.
Not to stress. I really am that same boat.
I think it's because of the people she was around. Those guys in the stock market on that floor, they are investors. They understand money. They're financial advisors. They know how to turn somebody making however much a year, like 12,000 a year, 20,000 a year, to 6 figures a year. They know exactly how they have a money strategy to turn that money. Let's say in 5 years you'll be making 6 figures plus comfortably.
Lovely girl that you all met years ago, even if you are making 100,000, 200,000, $1 million, you don't have to go crazy with your lifestyle. You can be normal and, you know, experience life, but also save and really budget for the future.
Yeah, everyone in Cali budget and save, because you guys are gonna get wrecked.
Excited to watch this video in 5 to 10 years from now and to see where I'm at. Maybe running for president.
Living on 150. You know what? I like this channel actually.
I started to realize that having money was the way to, always ensure stability in life. And so I never really wanted to spend it, always wanted to save it and of course grow it. And that just started to become my idea for financial literacy and improving my finances. It just save the money, but also figure out a way to grow it.
Millennium
My
money.
name is Terzel Ron. I am 25 years old. I make about $150,000 a year, and I live in Los Angeles, California.
Bro, everybody in Cali is making 6 figures, but they have to, bro. If you're in Cali and you're not making more than 6 figures, you're getting wrecked, bro. You are poor.
I also do some television production in terms of interviewing cast members, things of that.
Bro, everyone in Cali is in the media industry. I don't know. In some sort of way, you could be even working at a restaurant. You're in the media industry.
That nature and really booking people for digital initiatives, things that can perform really well on digital platforms. I actually recently covered Rolling Loud, LA. I'll be covering the Sundance Film Festival very soon. So I do a lot of hosting and reporting as well as writing. So I do work every single day, and I have been working every single day for probably 5 years now. I love it. I love having a strong work ethic. I feel like it's always taking steps towards what I want to be doing in the future, which is hosting a production. So my girlfriend and I have been together for 4 years. Outside of myself, she is the biggest hustler I know. She has her own fashion brand. I grew up in the South Bronx in New York City, in a 1-bedroom apartment.
Why does he not have the Bronx accent though?
My parents moved there from Guyana, and I was about 2 years old when I started to live in New York and experience the culture. I grew up in a family of 6, and we were all illegal immigrants, so money was not something that we had a lot of access to, and economically things were rough growing up. I started to really realize that school was the way to achieve more financial success later down the road.
No, it's not. It literally isn't. And the next 10 years, we're going to realize how school doesn't matter. This generation of these students have realized that school doesn't matter, bro. What matters is passion now, you know? How are you going to flip what you do, what you love, into monetary success? Because now, like, the jobs we had before, they're going extinct. You can't be a retail person, you know? You can work at a restaurant, but when restaurants become automatic, where there's just computers now, what are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, the world is changing, and it's changing very, 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 very quickly.
I moved between sophomore year and junior year. I did not want to go to a new high school and start all of my academic achievement all over again.
He commuted 2.5 hours each way from Queens to the Bronx to get to school.
Sometimes it was very hard in terms of eating, in terms of sleeping.
He took AP classes and participated in extracurricular activities. Bro, I can't read. What the fuck?
I didn't end up leaving school until about 6 or 7 p.m. to get back home around 10, and I had to wake up at 5 to leave at 6 the next day. So
you know what messes me up? Yeah, it's because when I'm listening to American people, I start speaking in American accent, which messes me up when I'm reading on stream, especially on stream. Like, bro,
all of the hustle paid off when I got a full academic scholarship to NYU. When I was there, I always knew that I wanted to be in television production.
Okay, graduated in 2018.
Most of my expenses with my girlfriend are split 50-50, such as the
$8,000. Jesus Christ, a month. How much would that be over here? 5, 4, maybe. I don't know.
rent, but we do take different bills. I'm more than happy
Even
to take
6, 5, 6.
Entire balance. However, my girlfriend really insists on paying half. For my food budget, my girlfriend and I have a couple spots that we like to go to. It's not like we're going to a new spot to try out like a...
Damn, you have to be making over 6 figures. How is your butt 8,000?
or something like that. So my food budget is actually pretty simple. Just groceries, Target, restaurants. I have a used 2018 Honda Civic. Being that I work from home, I don't have to use my car as often as a normal person. Whenever I'm hosting or interviewing somebody and I have to be at a specific place, that's when I spend the most on gas, and that's when I use my car the most.
Jesus. He owes $26,000 in... Ah, bro. For his... Okay. For his Honda, bro.
I actually don't have my own...
I thought it was his student loans, but you know, it's Honda.
Insurance. I am on my mom's plan until I'm 26. I have to pay for a lot of expenses out of pocket still because her insurance is not the best. Luckily, I have multiple reserves of money to pull from if needed.
What the hell? In federal, yeah, five grand. Yeah, he can get rid of that soon. But, you know, if you want to keep the, what's it called? Your thingy going up. And your credit score going up. Just take your time, bro.
Necessarily splurge on anything, especially things for myself. But in terms of doing that for other people, I'm more than happy to buy someone like my brother a laptop if he needs it. If I were to splurge on anything, it would probably be travel tickets. But because I'm so passionate about what I do, I don't necessarily do many other things for fun. Growing up, I had a lot of health issues, and so did my mom. And
bro, Cali, you guys are expensive, bro. I couldn't live in Cali.
These health issues really bothered me and made me realize the importance of having health insurance. I actually grew up missing a tooth in front of my mouth until I was 18, until I was at NYU. And so I always wanted braces. My family never had money for braces, and I sort of realized that I needed to get that money myself. On top of the missing tooth, I had a condition called hyperhidrosis, scoliosis. I had battles with anxiety and depression. All of these conditions combined really made me insecure.
Bro, most successful people battle with anxiety, depression, and they're introverts, bro. Like, if you got anxiety, depression, and you're introvert, bro, you're gonna be so successful.
Growing up, this really made me a workhorse. It made me develop an insane work ethic. I always had 3 jobs. I have 3 jobs today. And I wouldn't be where I am today without those sort of setbacks early on in life. Aside from, you know, my regular health expenses and dealing with all of the health conditions that I do have, mental health is something that is extremely important to me, and it's something that I've taken numerous steps to improve on. Therapy is something that I realized at NYU that could be really beneficial for me.
Therapy is beneficial, but bro, some of these therapies are terrible, I can't lie. They don't know how, they don't know what they're doing, bro. They're just there for a check.
I do spend about $150 a month on a therapist and make sure that I journal and get to, you know, the best, most optimal mental health space. So I would say that I save about $4,000 to $6,000 a month.
Okay, that's a big savings, actually.
Put a lot of that money into investments. Then I, you know, keep a couple in different accounts so that I don't get carried away.
Got 71 grand in savings. Okay.
Away and say, hey, this is a big number in one account.
Oh, okay. Crypto. Oh my God. Yes, my guy. What is his crypto?
I do have a Roth IRA, and I also have a SEP IRA. I've recently transferred my SEP funds to my Roth, but I don't necessarily have a target for how much money I
Bro,
want.
if you've got if more than 50% of your savings in crypto, yeah, you're tripping, my guy. You can't be doing that. I think in a couple of years, what you should do, yeah, this is what I'm telling him. He should borrow against his crypto assets, yeah, and put it on a property. Or wait until the property market is about to crash really soon. People are about to sell really, really cheap. Borrow against your crypto asset, right? Because your crypto is just going to go up. We're in recession right now. The value keeps going up. You'll be able to pay that off. No problem. You borrow against it. Low interest, very low interest rate. Yeah? And then you go find cheap property. You buy it, fix it up, rent it out, boom, you're winning.
Retirement. I just know that it's important to start saving for retirement even at the age of 25. So I do try to diversify my investments and not put all of my eggs in one basket in terms of investments. I do have money in cryptocurrency. I've invested, I'd say probably $10,000 in cryptocurrency. That has more than quadrupled at this point.
Okay, you know what? I like that. So he's invested 10K and now it's at 47K. You know what? That's good. That's good.
I have investments in Ethereum, Bitcoin, but also Chainlink and a bunch of other.
Bro, I like him already, bro. I'm not telling you what I'm invested in, but I like him. He already knows. I don't have to explain it to him.
Smaller coins. I'm very interested in seeing the future of cryptocurrency and seeing where it takes me.
Same, Brody. Same, Brody.
The most important lesson that I've learned about money is actually something that I've always known about money, which is save money and money will save you. I 1,000,000% will not be anything that I am without my parents. I have the greatest parents in the world. My parents have been together for 40 years and they've instilled in me the importance of working hard. And so for next year, I really am going to focus on real estate. And I feel like it's very important for me to own.
Bro, once your investment reaches that level, then yeah, 100%. Property is next, my guy.
Property. My younger self would be very proud of me and actually...
But I would say borrow against your assets, bro. Very low interest rate, and yeah, you'd be winning long run.
Surprised that I am where I am today because when I was 16, going through 2.5 hours to get to school and eating once a day, and even at that point, at 16, I wrote down by 25, I'll be making well over 6 figures. By 30, I'll be a millionaire. That's always been my goal.
Bro, everyone wants to be a millionaire. Oh, bro, I closed it. It's okay, it's calm. All right, let's go to AMP.
And I'm Stacy, and
we hate our daughter's boyfriend.
You know,
bro, imagine
I really love
putting your daughter up on a date. That's crazy, bro. I couldn't imagine doing that.
Kaya, that's my oldest. You know, she's such a beautiful soul. I just really want her to see her worth and do better.
That's my heart. Like, I ain't been in the picture too long, but I've been there long enough to grow up bond.
Guy said I didn't watch her grow up, so you know I'm trying.
What I see as my actual daughter, so like.
Oh, he's the stepdad. That's crazy.
I can't let nobody play with her like that.
I mean, he's horrible. Everything about him. I don't like anything about him. Everything that you could think a bad boyfriend would be.
I just don't fuck with him. I don't like him. Never like.
Bro, bro. I can see why she likes him though. Look at this. Tattoos, being in the gym, all of that. I can see why she likes him.
He's horrible. Everything about him. I don't like anything about him. Everything that you could think a bad boyfriend would be.
I just don't fuck with him. I don't like him. Never liked him.
Oh my god.
And we're not even gonna forget.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. You right here, you couldn't fight him. You couldn't go one-on-one with him. I know it. Bro, I'm the stepdad at that point, bro. This is your fight, bro. It's not me.
That he calls her different names. I can't even remember her name. Kaya.
Baby. Baby. Kim. I mean, damn. Kai.
My final straw was when he forgot her birthday.
Can you believe that?
Happy birthday to you. Yo. Baby, my people. Happy birthday. What's up?
They actually did this, bro. Chris, you actually scripted this? What's wrong with you, man?
It's somebody's birthday?
Are you serious? He's gotta go.
So you want to tell us about?
Yeah, man, I've been meaning to talk to y'all, but
This is disgusting script.
it's kind of hard because y'all always being rude and disrespectful and shit. But you know, I get it. No, I want to have a real family. Like I think she would make a great single mother.
Bro, this is a funny script.
I don't even want to hear shit from you, bro, because you ain't even her real daddy. You a stepdaddy, nigga. You don't take care of the kids you got.
Bro. What do you say to a guy like this?
All right, what are you talking about me?
Meet Kaya and her boyfriend.
Now imagine someone saying that to you. You're a stepdad. You don't even take care of the kids you got. That's crazy, bro. I'll be like, you know what? This ain't my fight. I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do the stepdad thing.
Friend Anthony. They've been together for almost 2 years, and Kaya's parents hate that. So both of them are going to pick an AMP member to go on a date with Kaya.
Fuck.
They can sit down together and watch these dates live. Will they like an AMP member more than Anthony, or will they realize he's not that bad? Find out next on AMP Date My Daughter.
Oh my god, the editing, Chris. Wow.
Now it's time for mom and dad to pick one guy from AMP who they think will be best for their daughter.
What's your name?
My name Kai.
Name Duke, last name
He's being very serious. Duke.
Davis from South Carolina.
Agent Zero. Davis.
David?
That's my first name. A lot of people think that's my last name, but
That's your
my first name, yeah.
Oh, my name is Brother Chris. I'm an activist, but
This guy's pretending to be Dr. Umar Johnson right here, bro.
time and time I like to sell, you know, beer bomb and, you know, some like butters and creams and everything and things of those natures.
All right. Tell me a little bit about yourself, Ty.
I'm a content creator, not for like YouTube or nothing, but for OnlyFans and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? I do some OnlyFans thing now.
Oh my god.
But not what you think though. It's like some real good stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, I should check it out sometime. But look though, you know, I get sturdy a lot. Y'all know what getting sturdy is? I get sturdy a lot. I do a lot of that. And
What is that?
it's just dancing. Like,
Show me this up.
huh?
Show me this up.
Nah, I can't do that right now. I can't do that right now.
Damn.
Nah, I can't get
Put him
sturdy
on
on
the
command.
spot.
Like, I gotta get sturdy by myself. Yeah, I can't let somebody come. Like, I would never let somebody tell me to get sturdy.
Go get sturdy, bro.
Damn.
Like, you know, turtles.
I think I remember. Oh my god.
Dogs,
So you only get
know,
sturdy for
turtles,
the dirt.
shit like that. I'm a
Dirt.
construction worker. I ain't really like started it. I ain't really like got in there yet, but I'm on the way. Right now I do PE teacher. And
He's a
I
PE
coach,
teacher now, huh?
basketball youth league. The church around the corner. We suck, but we getting there.
Yeah, so first thing is I'm a good fucking guy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I like to do good fucking things a lot. Like, I study. I be
That's
studying.
a
I hit the
good
library. I read
fucking
books.
thing. Alright.
Like audiobooks.
Guy said I read audiobooks. That is funny.
Like, I go to the library, I just listen to audiobooks.
Favorite audiobook?
I put on the spot. He doesn't even know what to do.
Dr. Seuss, he just dropped. So, I've been on that recently.
What's it called? Look at him. He's like, fuck. I don't even know the name.
I like Dr. Seuss.
Okay, the main thing I like to do in my spare time is hang out with friends. Kind of a movie nerd, love watching movies, chilling out, love playing basketball. Before I started doing YouTube,
Maybe should have got a trim before this.
I would have thought I was going to the NBA, but clearly that didn't work out.
Can I ask you a question? Okay. Just right off the bat. Okay. Why don't you have any socks?
Oh, I'm.
Oh, Davis. You don't even look like you put the lotion on, my guy. Look ashy as hell.
Nah. I like to march a couple times. Shit, I even tore my ACL so I can kneel. Like, what's up, my brother? Like, what's up? Oppression is up. The struggle is up, my brother.
Okay, Dr. Umar Johnson.
The gas prices is up, my brother.
Gas. Cause I'm into rap, so he helps me like rhyme. Buzz down, Rolly, Avalanche. Yeah, my old bitch average. This is my first time.
Kai's bar? You're stealing Kai's bars? That's crazy.
I'm rapping it. I might go retarded shit.
You do sound like something.
We gonna get back to
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when I was in, you know, elementary school, I felt like the teachers wasn't really talking about our people.
100%, bro. 100%.
They was really talking about the other people.
True.
I just want to preach about our history, my brother.
All right, so how do you feel about seatbelts?
I really don't like them because they really trying to secure us, my brother.
Oh, you know what I would have said if I was Chris doing this bit? I'd be like, bro, they were the first chains. As soon as you walked into a police officer, you're hooked. You can't get out.
They really trying to keep us like
safe.
They trying to keep us safe, but they trying to tell us we are restricted.
Trying to hold a nigga down.
They trying to hold a nigga down. And it's just like, that's why I don't even drive with seatbelts.
Anything else?
The guy said I don't drive with seatbelts. That's funny.
Everything else you got to know, like.
What is it that you're looking for in a girlfriend?
It can't be too one-sided. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got to have herself in order too. You know what I'm saying? Because how can you please somebody if you ain't set yourself? You get what I'm saying? So like, I'm looking for a partner. If it get rocky on my end, my partner.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't care about all that stuff. If I'm looking for a partner, I don't really care too much that she doesn't have everything set. You know, she has to have enough set, but not everything set. It's all about the mentality and what type of person you are.
It'll catch me. So I'm looking for something long term.
I'm just looking for a first date.
First date?
Yeah.
You gotta get past that first, nobody.
100%. Yeah. So that's. I'm trying to make a good impression. I'm a good fucking guy. A lot of people tell me all the time, like they come straight to me. They come to my house. They tell me you're a good.
Guy said they come to my house.
Fucking guy, Agent Zero.
Now it's time to really settle down and build something more, you know, great to my life. You feel what I'm saying? So no.
What do you do to get paid? Do you have a job?
I don't have a job. I live in my mama crib, but it's alright though.
Chris is a sick editor,
you know
man.
What I'm saying? I preach.
Bro, Chris is the best transition going from an editor to a like on-screen kind of person, bro.
That's all I'm put on this earth for.
They pay you to walk and preach.
That's the thing. That's what's wrong with today's generation. They always think monetary things is gonna get us to where we.
Yes, my brother. Yes, my brother.
We gotta be able to just be free.
Can you pay to take my daughter on a date?
I got my mans. He could give me a couple dollars.
Bro, it's not about that. It's about the community. Bro.
He could give me a couple dollars.
If you make it past the first date, what's your goal with my baby?
Well, I'd like to marry her.
What?
First date to marry.
I just want to marry her.
You know what? Be straightforward.
I think ambition is the most attractive thing on a woman. So I want someone who wants to go out and reach their goals. Because I already know I strive hard for my goals. Every single day I wake up, I work hard for my goals. So I want an ambitious woman, and then I want a Christ-loving woman. Religion is very important to me as well. You know, I pray every day, talk to God every day, I read the Bible. So religion is very important.
Why David sound like he's taking this seriously, bro?
To me as well. You don't gotta depend on yourself. Like I depend on my mama.
Yeah.
I depend on my father.
Yeah.
I also depend on my father.
You be depending on my daughter.
I ain't gonna lie, my mom. We got bills. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
My brother. That's why when I do my marches, I do donations and I keep 100% of it.
That guy said 100. Bro, that's the pastor in him, bro. That's a black pastor, bro. When I do my thing, I keep 100% of the whole donations.
Real nigga to real nigga, what's your body count, my boy?
Shit, I had to goddamn. It wasn't really. It was like self-defense, really.
Not killing.
Guy said it was self-defense, bro. You know what? That's a good what's it called? Diversion.
Bodies. Not those kind of bodies.
No. I don't even have sex. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Consciousness.
Yeah.
Over coochie.
Yeah.
Motherfucking hookahs at. Thank you, God damn. So like recently I got into VR porn. I've been heavy into that. That shit is crazy. I watched this one video, swear on my life, I'm not lying. I watched it yesterday. It was 8 bitches, but they was wearing like World Cup outfits.
Okay, 007, please, that's enough.
Bro, he's like, yo, that sounds kind of lit. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. The curiosity in me would be like, yo, let me just see how it's like. Cause bro, is there such thing as VR? Yo, hello, my guy. How are you? What? How you say your name? Shaw White or something? Shaw White or something? I don't know. But I can't lie. The curiosity in me would be like, that VR shit? For real? I just want to see what it's like. I'd just be very, very curious.
I think I saw that one too.
What?
See, I think I'm a wait till marriage type of guy.
Excuse me, I am not a guy. Okay, girl, I don't know, bro. I don't know, madam. I only see your name. How are you, by the way? How's your day?
You know,
you ain't even dip, you ain't got nothing dip, tip, no dip, no nothing.
No, I really think it's important to wait till marriage. I think that's like super, yeah.
My body count now, I'm not like a nigga that just count, you know? I don't do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna keep it stacked with you. I don't count, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's immature, you know? To see how much bodies you got, I feel like that's immature.
Immature.
It was 8 women of all nationalities. Someone's rocking France.
Bro, that would be sick.
Someone's rocking like all the countries that make it to the World Cup. Canada.
Bro, guys looking at it like it's the Olympics of porn right there.
I ain't gonna lie, that bitch in the Messi jersey was throwing that motherfucker. What the fuck?
Woo! That's a building a foundation, my brother. Look, your daughter gonna leave them for a white man.
Oh shit! I knew it. He was trying to beat Dr. Umar Johnson right there.
You gonna take that off when you walk out of the door?
Am I gonna take this off? My sister, this is my crown. I would never take this off.
That's Nick Cannon right there.
By real. You know, I started late, bro. You know what I'm saying? I really wasn't getting bitches like and shit like that until I got a little older.
Bitches, yeah. That's dope.
Ooh.
You like that right there? Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Is it because you lost count or you just never started count?
It's because I be fucking.
Kai.
I be fucking.
I know Kai be out here, bro. Kai be out here.
I'm talking about every position in the book. Bitch, I'm no baby. I'm gonna keep it stacked. I'm horny. I'm a horny nigga.
Bro, I feel like put Kai and Cat Williams in the movie, it'll be crazy. I want to see that.
Keep it established.
Nice meeting you.
Of course, likewise, man.
Nice to meet y'all. You know, big dog, my buddy, my big dog, hey.
Yeah.
Oh, let me know. I got you.
He's a great fucking guy.
I'm a good fucking guy. I'm glad we came to that conclusion. I really appreciate that.
We did.
Good meeting you.
All right. Thank you.
And you as well.
Thank you.
And I'll keep you in mind now.
I like him.
Thank you. I like you guys out there. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you. Wear some socks. It's cool.
Damn.
I got some extra.
I want to see some ashy ankles. Come on, dude.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
So some of the marches you've been a part of.
The Civil Rights movie.
Civil rights.
Yeah.
What?
Hot 19. How old are you? Alright, so we finally came to a decision. All y'all pretty cool, great fucking guys, especially this guy right here.
Great fucking guys.
Bro, no, we really, it's none of your business.
It's none of your business.
Let him talk.
My boy say he down with the movement, you know what I'm saying? Got a few screws loose, you feel me? But goddamn, you know, shit, I fuck with you, goddamn. My boy Kai, you know what I'm saying? You know, he,
Hey! Yeah!
Oh my god!
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Davis was cool, you know what I'm saying? My only disregard is he ain't having no.
Bro, Kai Davis needs a cut, my guy. He just needs to cut some, trim up, freshen up. I don't know. Bro, why did he buy those, bro? I know they cost a lot. Yeah, waste of money.
And boy on the end, you know what I'm saying? He
I like this conversation. You're real with the shoe with somebody.
You need a little excitement in your life. You feel me? Like, dog came with the energy.
Dad's choice is KSI. Oh my god. He's the stepdad. He don't give a fuck. Whatever gets her out the house.
What you mean? What you mean by this nigga? What do you mean by that?
No, bro.
What's up with this nigga? Who the fuck is this?
I didn't get a chance to meet you.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to meet you.
Agent Zero.
I didn't get a chance to meet you.
Agent Zero.
What's up, man?
Yeah,
How
yeah.
y'all doing?
Good.
How you doing, man?
I didn't get your name though. Ant?
His name is Anthony.
Hey, put it up, nigga. I mean,
You guys said nigga.
It's okay. No, don't hide your true self. That was why I did not choose you, brother. Because
nah, dude, Black History Month.
You know, 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
I don't really think she's going nowhere. But
you said what?
Hope she's.
I said I don't really think she's going anywhere, but we'll see.
You don't think? You don't know?
I know.
Hey, Pops, you like this nigga right here?
I don't know you. Fuck. We just found one free weed, nigga.
Bro, that's crazy. Bro, imagine your girl's dad don't like you. I don't know why, but it makes her like you even more. That is what it is.
It was good to meet everybody. You were a great fucking guy. But you were just all over the place. I don't need that for my daughter. I'm sorry.
Yeah, nice guys finished last, my dog. That's why she fucked me.
Bro, we can't get through one conversation without Ant talking.
Ant, come on.
Anthony.
Davis, I really liked you, Davis. You are very, very calm. I like the calmness about you, David.
But you were bored.
I like his shoes, but I did not like the no socks.
I don't like the shoes, my guy. Throw the shoes out, put the socks on.
Not a good thing. Skirt is fine.
Y'all worry about the wrong shit.
Cover majority of my
calm down, relax.
That is short as hell, my guy.
Y'all ain't even get picked.
I would not let that brother. If I was you,
The skirt is so short.
Shut the fuck up. What Anthony said? Shut the fuck up.
What do you say?
What do you say, Anthony? I ain't repeat myself though.
Ooh, Davis, let's go. Let's go, Davis. Let's go. Let's go, Davis. Let's go.
Get along with it, please.
Let's go.
I like you. I like you. I like you. I like that you're focused. You sound like you're going in the right direction, so I'm gonna have to go with you.
What?
You gotta do
Good shit, man. For sure.
Please,
You
always have to say something. What's the problem?
That's why you finna get the fuck on now. We talking fuck.
Oh, okay. We'll see if I go anyway, dog. That's what's up.
Please.
I like the optimism, though, man. Good luck, my dog.
Oh,
For sure. That's because I know she ain't going nowhere, like I said before. Good luck.
I mean, the Pops don't like it.
Mmm.
We'll beat your head.
Brother man, what happened?
Huh?
I thought, who said it? That was you, brother man? Oh, brother.
He said it.
He didn't even say nothing. He ain't said nothing the whole time.
Yeah, I'm lying. I don't know why I did that.
You
I'm
said
sorry.
me and my sister?
You my brother.
She is not woke.
She's not woke.
You did, hey, bro, you ain't get picked, bro.
Hey, my brother, I would stand
Because
up
the remaining
and
AP
allow my
members are elements they
and my
must
brothers to
have.
whoop your ass.
Okay.
And it's just like,
Hey, Ant.
I'm sorry.
but what the fuck? My fault. He's my chauffeur. Hey, Ant, I appreciate you, my nigga. Come
Damn.
on, bro. Hey.
Left hanger. Bro.
Oh, what? What the fuck?
He's just coming. Chill, I told you. I said he can come with us.
What the fuck going on?
Go ahead.
Bro, what the fuck?
Damn. 2 niggas on a date? That's crazy.
I will literally sue you, nigga.
Oh.
Chill, bro. But, yeah,
This your personal driver?
Yeah, he cool and stuff like that. I don't know why you acting like this right now.
Can he drive?
Nah, yeah, he could drive. Like, can you drive? I like driving. You like
Yeah, I can drive. I actually rather prefer to drive because at this point.
Yeah, I like that independent shit about
sister,
you.
you must allow your
Shut
brother.
the fuck up. I wanna do the honors of you taking you to a museum. Now look, it's not no regular museum though. It's not like just staring at, the
Oh,
you get the address?
shit.
Yeah.
I memorized it.
Agent likes to drive fast.
What the
Oh
fuck,
my god.
Put your fucking seatbelt on, Kai. Jesus.
So like, you got any kids?
No kids.
No
No,
kids.
want no kids.
Okay. Oh, you don't want any kids at all?
Right now, no.
How old are you?
Years, I'm 20.
20. I'm 20 as well. When your birthday? June 26th. Okay, I'm a Sagittarius. What, you're a Gemini? No, I'm a Cancer. Cancer.
Damn.
Okay.
He always says Gemini for everything, bro. Kai is always like, oh, you a Gemini? You a Gemini? Who is that girl, that Gemini that really rocked his world to where I was like, oh, Gemini compatible, duh.
What about him?
Look, we can't even... Buckle up. We're about to hit the highway. Okay, I don't want y'all to fly out.
Nigga, stop talking, nigga. You did not win, bro. You did not
This is
fucking win.
Agent's
Stop
car.
talking, bro. I think if your parents fuck with me, then that's already a good sign. You know what I'm saying? Like your pops, he a cool ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
We don't agree on the same thing. So.
Well, you and your pops.
Ooh, daddy issues.
Yeah. What do you do?
I'll get sturdy.
Look, he can show you. I pull over right here.
Wait.
I'll pull over right here.
Oh, you're stopping in the middle of the highway.
I'll find like a shoulder.
You're stopping in the middle of the highway, bro. I'm not getting sturdy on command.
Get sturdy, Kai.
I'm not getting sturdy on command.
Damn, Agent always wants Kai to get sturdy. Oh my
Asking you to
god.
get sturdy,
Nigga,
Kai.
I'm telling you I'm not getting fucking sturdy, nigga.
Damn.
Yeah. Hey.
Bro, damn. God.
Okay. Ow. Oh my God! What are you doing?
I'm in the middle. Oh shit.
His love language is physical.
Call me Malcolm, cause I'm in the middle. Oh look, you know what that means, right?
What?
It's red lights under your thing.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, that's freaky. A lot of niggas don't listen out here like that.
Damn.
I'll beat that nigga ass.
You sure would,
Again, why are we talking about it?
Wow. Bro, this is a good video.
What's the deal with him? Are y'all together?
Yeah.
And so like, are you trying to get rid of him?
Damn. This is dirty, Mike. This is dirty moving flirting, bro. Throw another man under the bus.
Oh, my parents.
Is it toxic? Like, how is it like?
She want more melanin, my brother.
Yeah, you
This guy's funny. Chris is funny. Dr. Umar Chris.
No. You said no? No more melanin. Yeah, 10 minutes estimated time of arrival.
Oh, you know that movie? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
What is that laugh? Is that your everyday laugh?
Get to the museum.
Damn, she doesn't realize what he's saying, bro.
And I have more of a one-on-one connection. I got a lot of black people in my car right now. So it's just like, bro. It's like,
Yeah, it's a little hot. It's a little hot.
What the fuck you so picky for? I turned the AC
No, don't
on.
touch
What else
it.
you want? What else you want? What you
Don't touch
want?
all like that.
You need to open the window? Alright, here's the window.
Well,
My hair.
Oh, okay, no window.
She said it's a little hot. Nah, my hair.
I got a question. Are you in the hood niggas?
No.
Be honest. Do you like
I'm
hood
not.
niggas?
No.
What type of people you like?
Good fucking guys.
They shit together. You know what? I'm still confused as to why are you on this date with me?
He's not on the date.
I'm not on the date with
Kai?
you.
Who, me?
Oh.
So you telling me you ain't
Why
never
is he here?
you never shared a ride on Uber? That's all
This is Uber Pool, my girl.
I'm fucking doing.
Oh, this Uber. I thought this was your personal.
It is my personal chauffeur, but he be Ubering, so he
And so we ride sharing. They wanna ask
it's
me again
awkward
in a
as
minute.
hell. It's awkward as hell.
It is. It's kind of awkward that you have a nigga sitting next to you.
Why you
on a
saying?
date.
Are you calling me a nigga, my sister?
Are you not black, my brother?
Listen, nigga. I mean, sister. It's just that you
So
know.
I'm a nigga, but you not.
I slipped up.
I'll be the nigga. Okay, don't worry about it.
Yeah, nigga.
Don't worry about it.
Look at his face.
You remember that time Kai kicked that old nigga?
Oh.
Yeah, that was fucking crazy,
That was
dude.
crazy, my brother. Why you beat the shit out of that nigga for no reason?
Damn.
He was asked for $20. He said
Throwing him under the bus.
Homeless man?
Come on, nigga.
I never said that shit. Did you hear me say that shit?
I didn't hear you say it.
All
but
right,
I was-
so-
that's my. Oh!
Did you get hit?
good save, Kai.
So like, what do you do for a living? Like, what's your occupation?
He told you she was a fucking model.
Bro, shut the fuck up. Why are you on my dick right now? No, why the fuck you on my dick?
You picked him. He's not listening.
Why are you
to
on my
shit.
dick though? Why you on
He's
my dick?
asking you questions
Get
and you
off my
giving the
dick.
answers.
Drive
Yeah.
the car, nigga. Drive the fucking car, nigga.
Bro, get out.
Drive
Get
the
out.
fucking
Yo,
car,
bro, I'm
nigga.
gonna get you out,
Drive
bro.
the fucking car, nigga. You bitch ass nigga.
Bro, Kai.
Woo!
I promise we'll say one more thing.
Drive the fucking car, nigga.
Damn it, bro. You tried me. Damn, I drive it there.
Damn.
You seem a little frustrated right now.
Yeah, I just want to hurry up and get there because at this point it's just it's a lot.
Yeah.
There's too many niggas in the car.
What? Oh, what happened?
I just like she was leaning in full.
Yeah, you
It didn't look like I was leaning over.
Nah, you were trying to kiss me? Yo, what the
Damn.
Are we almost there?
Oh my God, shut the fuck up, bro. I can't go faster. I can't go faster, bro. I can't go faster.
Who is your driver talking to?
I don't know, like who that nigga talking to?
Don't let the suit bamboozle you, man. I'll keep it a buck, all right, bro? We're on the way, bro. Allow it. I gave you the ETA.
Guys said, allow it. The Canadian side came out. Allow it, my guy. Allow it.
You need to update the ETA in 5 minutes.
Hey, look, you gotta just do a couple things, bro. And that's shut the fuck up and drive, nigga. You know what I'm saying? What you doing?
It's just a lot going on.
Oh, it's not giving?
No.
We're almost at the museum.
Okay, good.
Woo! Yes, sir.
Bro, this is a funny video, bro.
Close your eyes.
Wow, this is a beautiful
God
museum.
damn, it's packed today.
Keep your eyes closed.
Bro, they taking it to the jungle.
Keep your eyes closed.
Okay.
I'll open the door for y'all, man. I'm a fucking gentleman.
Okay.
Oh, the
No,
mansion.
I got it. It's my job.
damn.
Don't take my job. I'm opening these doors.
Woo, motherfucking aquarium.
I ain't gonna take your job. Can I?
Thank you.
Oh,
Am
wow,
I-
you have beautiful shoes. They got a lot of paintings and shit, you know. But now we going up some steps. Put one foot up, one.
Bro, guys taking him to the bedroom. That's crazy.
Yep, now keep going.
No.
Welcome to the museum of my room! Yes!
Oh,
sir!
hell no.
Huh? Shit. Woo! Free 99.
99.
Okay, I'm gonna just go to the bathroom right quick.
Okay, go to the bathroom. Okay. Whoa, why do all girls go to the... What?
Mama.
Are you calling your mom?
Damn.
I'm okay. I'm using the bathroom. Just give me 1 second, okay?
These skits, I'm not gonna lie, this is not the best video AMP have made.
Give me 1 second.
But that's GG's though.
Come on, don't do this to me. You know I love you, right?
Oh.
Don't do this to me, please. I just wanna... Oh, shit.
I'm okay.
Okay, yep. Okay, I got you. I can show you a nice little
Oh,
view.
hell no. Where we going?
It's a nice little view. Come on. Look.
Oh,
Nice little view.
Damn, he was like, you going in the closet, 7 minutes of heaven.
But where the fuck are we at?
What?
Because we were supposed to go to a real museum. You taking me to your house for what? What are we doing here?
What else you think we doing here? Huh?
I'm a virgin.
What the fuck?
I'm saving myself to marriage.
I'm not
But
trying
you
to...
can
I'm not
wait.
trying to have sex.
You can wait.
I'm trying to read the Bible.
Okay, well that's good then.
You see me dancing? You want me to teach you how to get sturdy?
If that's what you want to do.
Yeah. Let's get sturdy. Y'all niggas want some Kool-Aid? Some give me some water.
Water for me with ice if you have ice.
Nigga, you asking for too much.
Damn.
It's alright.
Damn, get fucking sturdy. Damn, hold on. Hold on.
Hey.
She letting me show her.
Yeah.
It's not giving.
It's not.
It's giving boring.
Yeah.
It's giving boring.
That's what you're giving me.
I'm saying I'm not usually like this. You know what I'm saying? I put you to the test to see if you can handle nonsense. You feel what I'm saying? And you know, I ain't gonna lie. Just
Guy
nonsense.
said
You got a
handle
lot of
nonsense.
patience, you feel what I'm saying?
A little too much.
Nah, it's never too much patience. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Patience, once you have patience, you can overcome anything.
You got my brother?
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
We don't got ice, sister. The fuck? What shit is that?
So sauce. You feel what I'm saying?
It would have been better with ice.
See, now things is getting a little better, you know. I obviously could have took you out somewhere different.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But you think I was meant to come here.
Come to your place?
Yeah. Just so we got a one-on-one talk instead of being in the public and really getting distracted. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, you can ask me
Because
anything.
you said like this is not your norm. You're trying to give me a test and all that other shit, but who are you really? Like, where
Bro, they should have had a 2-camera setup here, man.
are you on the day-to-day basis? Who are you?
Maybe 3, up to them.
What's your personality?
But
in
2
general?
minimum.
That's the person who I want to get to know. Not somebody by the test and all this other shit.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I just who am I? I'm just Kai. You know, I'm just myself. I don't like copying anybody. I like being myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just wake up, you know, and get to the bread. Push
Yeah.
me. If you're doing something else,
Yeah.
bad. So like, are you feeling me? Like, how things gotten better?
If you say, "Are you feeling me?" This is just how it makes it really bad.
I remember you asked me when we were in the car on the way here what it was from a scale to 1 to 10, and I gave you a 5. Now, I give you a 7.5.
What the fuck?
7? Might as well round that motherfucker up.
Okay, 7.6.
To an 8.
Yeah.
Okay, you push it.
It's like,
I mean, did something happen before? Is that why you acting like this now? Like, you know, talk to me. Because I get it. You know, every day isn't going to be a good day. So maybe today is...
My cousin died this morning.
Your cousin died?
Yeah.
Damn.
I really like, he was making me happy and stuff like that. But when I heard you rated me at 7.5, it just brought me sad again.
I'm very sorry to hear about your cousin.
I can't lie. I can't finish this video. This is the worst video they put out. I can't lie, bro. Like, AMP, in the beginning when I was seeing like them talk to the parents, you know, it was a bit okay. But this is the worst video they've dropped. I can't lie. The writing was terrible. Bro, it was the worst video they've dropped. But it's okay. I think I've had enough of everything for one day. Great stream. Make sure to join the Discord, Discord, and go check out the YouTube or the socials and shit. And we'll meet again maybe tomorrow. Reconvene here.